thought I would root for Jinder, but so.
All right, can you guys
Live
hear me
video
now?
interrupted. We're dead.
No, we're here.
Yeah.
Are we here?
We're dead in the
Like
water.
I'm not even seeing where we was live at all on Facebook.
Yeah, there was way too many problems, and
Yeah.
I would really question whether I can hear or not. Okay, hold on. My fucking microphone is dead. Joe,
we hear you, Rick. We hear you.
Yeah, but we can hear you clear.
Can you? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, the wire on my mic, it's just they do it all the time. It's the same microphone that I get all the time, but the wire goes. Oh, this time I'm going to Bluetooth, baby. Yes, dear.
Okay,
wow.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, okay, we're live. We're still going. Holy crap! God damn! It's between grandkids and here, but we are live on both YouTube and.
Okay, I'll tell the guys in the chat in the thing I got on here because I know some of them are watching.
Yeah, we
if
are
they're
live
not
on
hearing
both.
us from the refresh.
Are you kidding me? I don't know if we're live or not, but we've gotten completely way the fuck off topic here. Okay, we've just got
Well,
fucking.
we got a long night to go, so what's new?
Well, you know what? Yeah, I think. Hey, they say we are back. Yes, we are, George. You know, it's those things. We got gremlins. It's the same thing that runs the government. We have that problem.
Hey, okay. George, you ain't getting out of drinking Mad Dog 2020 that easy, brother.
Okay, I have to do this. I have to say it. Hiya, Georgie.
I thought you were going to say, how you doing?
No, I had to say hiya, Georgie.
All right.
Anyway.
Let's get back over to them. We were talking about the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, Joe. It's Samoa Joe, Bobby Roode, Miz, Strowman, Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, Rusev, and a New Day member, which is yet to still be announced. So far, we pretty much have narrowed it down to Big E, which again, even the internet is suggesting that he could be that mystery one. Your thoughts, Joe? Wow.
Yeah, stop leaving us.
You know,
You're
Rick,
breaking my heart.
You know, Rick, what? That sounds like something Anakin Skywalker.
Oh.
Or hers, okay.
See, that is basically that's Vince McMahon crying because for investing in Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, no. If that'd be that, I'd be like fucking.
Yeah.
Right, dildo up my asshole.
Whoa, what a night! As for my pick, it all depends on Ronda Rousey. No, it depends. It depends really on if Natalya wins Money in the Bank, whichever match comes first. If Natalya, hold on a second.
Damn.
No.
You know what, guys? I have 2 kids. I'm proud to say I do not miss those years.
Same here. Mine had daytime and nighttime colic. I don't miss that at all.
Yeah. Oh,
It's
my
making
babies are all
it's
grown
making
up.
me question whether I'm kids.
Oh, God.
It's one of those nights.
Oh.
Yeah. We got our grandkids today.
Yeah, you know what? At least Jack made a fair point. You know, they used to have a smoking and non-smoking area. When you're in restaurants, they should have screaming kids and non-screaming kids area.
Yeah. Hey, Rick, you take over the show.
I'm going to take over the show, Joe. All right, guys. Well, we're going to move on finally to the main event.
Hang on. I got to give my pick.
Oh, shit.
I'm going with the Samoan submission machine. Why? Because, well, why not?
You know what? Again, that's actually a very fair point. We really didn't get down to the winners. We were talking about the mystery partner, so forgive me, guys. Yeah, I think Strowman is dominating. I don't think he needs the Money in the Bank for it. Balor, well, again, they just seem to really be shitting all over the Bullet Club, with the exception of AJ Styles. So yeah, you know what? Fuck it, I'll go off on a limb. I was gonna go pick with Bobby Roode, but yeah, Samoa Joe is also a strong possibility. Kayla, your pick.
I would love to see Braun win it. I would love to see Finn win it. But the thing is I've really got a gut feeling that it's going to be The Miz.
Wow. And, he is the X Factor, but I mean, Miz is becoming slowly like The Rock and John Cena. He's slowing down to part-time wrestling. He's doing that new reality show. He certainly has a far busier schedule than John Cena does in the wrestling industry, but I think right now he doesn't need the Money in the Bank. I mean, maybe he get added to his accolade, try to cash in and be the guy that fails to cash in. So I could see it's a possibility, but again, I'm going to go with Samoa Joe, and I don't know if the Lord Sculdron's there, but we're going to move on to the main event. And that's for the WWE Championship, where AJ Styles will defend his title in a last man standing match against Shinsuke Nakamura. Now, over the past couple of weeks, we've seen Shinsuke do a lot of low blows. AJ got him back here and there, so it's been kind of like a back and forth thing. Nakamura was the one who got a victory over AJ Styles as he feigned a low blow and picked last man standing. So, guys. This, I'm really expecting, these two to just to fucking blow the house down. And as far as who's going to win, I'd like to say AJ Styles comes out, out on top. Kayla, your thoughts?
I mean, oh man, this match, this feud is just bugging the crap out of me because it's every single show. I'm wanting to say AJ Styles, but considering Shinsuke Nakamura has turned into the China of WWE with all the low blows, I'm going to say it's going to end up being Shinsuke.
Yeah, and again, just that. I mean, I think I'm picking AJ Styles because I'm a mark, but you know what? Shinsuke Nakamura getting the title, it's plausible, but you don't know. Lance, over to you. Your thoughts?
I think we're going to have a WWE champion that no speak in English. And then he'll probably lose it at Extreme Rules or SummerSlam.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? Actually, SummerSlam, it is around the corner, so yeah, that could be set up for another big feud. Joe, I don't know if you're with us, but we're going to be wrapping up this edition of Four Corner Rants. Joseph Knight, Lord Sculdron, he was over at Sculdron Realms, where he does a lot of retro gaming reviews. And again, that's on Facebook and the groups under Sculdron Realm. I even recently just did a review of the movie Solo. I wish I could say it wasn't a great movie, but it wasn't a bad movie. But if you want to know what I really think, get over to Sculdron Realm and read my review. Give me your thoughts. So I am your hardcore host for Ked.
With my network.
And I would like to thank Kayla Hobbs for coming over. Kayla.
Okay. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you now, Kayla.
Okay.
We were just getting ready to give you the shout out and tell everybody where you can find you and what you got going on.
Okay, well, as of right now, don't have anything going on until June 30th. You can catch me at the Williamsburg Armory in Kentucky with Kentucky Zone Wrestling. Big shout out to my boy Dark Suede, who is currently listening. He's also one of my partners at Kentucky Zone Wrestling. You can find me on my Facebook page at Kayla Hobbs, or you can find me on my fan page, which is KZW Zoe Nightshade.
All right, and of course we have the incomparable Lance Moss. Lance, you got a lot of projects going. You always have your guitar builds. You do your, Redneck Gourmet, and of course you have Lance Moss and Friends. Tell everybody about it.
Well, it's at youtube.com/Lance Moss TV. Right now we're in prime Redneck Gourmet season. Next week is actually a Power Bowl. And the Lance Moss TV and Friends will be back next week if I can handle some technical issues I'm having. But yeah, it is basically me and some friends. Anybody that wants to come in, hey, just ask me for a link. I'll get you in. And yeah, it's shooting the shit for roughly an hour and a half to 3 hours. And hit up on Twitter, it's at Lance Moss TV.
All right, so for the hardcore crew, this is your hardcore host, Rickhead, saying, we'll see you when we see you. Lance?
Buy the shirt!
All right. And we are done.
Yay!
Unofficially, but Joey, if you're with us, can you cancel the feed? Live video interrupted, so I guess that means we are over. Let me see, over on YouTube. No, we are still live.
Well,
And George Baggett says, Lance, you got to stop scaring her.
You guys, seriously, there's one thing that we did not discuss that I feel so empty about right now.
Yeah.
Baron Corbin's hair.
You know what? He looks a lot better. I mean, before
He does.
I'll be right back.
Up on his head. You know, but yeah, I finally I think that was a big jump. Hopefully they give him a kind of a push because for the most part, I like Baron Corbin. I like his kind of fuck you attitude. He's got to get a little bit of the biker look. But his mic skills and his wrestling skills are great.
I just don't understand this whole Constable of Raw thing. It's just weird.
Well, I think right now they kind of need like a heel, somebody who can oversee Kurt Angle's things, and they might not even have a storyline for him. So they're probably just trying to hold off until actually, you know what? Who's to say that Kurt Angle won't have a feud with Baron Corbin? Maybe at something like SummerSlam. It could be a build of a feud.
I was thinking that too. That hey, these two are gonna butt heads in that ring real soon.
Lance, what do you think of the new Constable of the WWE?
Lance fell asleep cooking his dinner.
Yeah, I think right now it's just me and you, Kayla. And we're still alive, so we gotta just, keep on.
Okay, yeah, that works, I guess. We can talk about the little back stuff that we don't usually cover, I guess.
Yeah. So, and TakeOver Chicago is coming up. Now, I don't know, Kayla, do you follow NXT at all?
I don't really follow it other than, what's posted online, honestly. I rarely ever get to kind of actually get on there to watch it because my daughter likes to steal the Wi-Fi. So my network connection sucks.
Well, I also, I don't watch NXT each week religiously. I'll just the past couple of days I caught up. I watched like 2 or 3 shows back to back because it's only an hour show. Mm-hmm. And honestly, what they do over in NXT is incredible.
It's basically the indie style of WWE to a certain extent.
Exactly. I think, this and Ellen had even Joseph Knight says it all the time. Mm-hmm. And it is a glorified show, an indie show. And that's why, you could see, I think that's, a brilliant idea.
Right.
WCW back in the day, they tried to do something called the Power Plant. Mm-hmm. And that's, but WWE re-enhanced it with, they did the Performance Center where now wrestlers today can go over there and actually see if they can, make the grade. Years ago, before WWE made this concept, it was so hard to get up in at least even a chance in the WWE. Mm-hmm. You had to stand out. They still had OVW, excuse me. Shows you how well. But I kind of digressed. I got off track there. But the main event is really, I'm looking forward to Aleister Black. If you've not watched him, give him a watch. He is great in the ring, and his mic skills and his personality is just, it's a very rare where I can just see him shooting right to the top, similar to Rollins, Reigns, Ambrose. I'm not going to say he wouldn't be legendary like John Cena just yet, but if they push him, if they push him properly, he'll be right there at the top of the chain. The man Lars Sullivan. Now this guy is just a beast.
Oh God!
Yeah, but I mean, he, can throw Aleister Black around, this and that. I would love to see a match with him. And this is, of course, a fantasy match against Braun Strowman. So he can easily see him coming up. But,
oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, I've caught little bits and pieces of him on YouTube that I've watched.
Yeah. Lance.
Yeah.
Now, we were talking about NXT TakeOver, which is Aleister Black versus Lars Sullivan. And NXT is going to start in about 3 minutes. So,
well, the pre-show starts in about 3 minutes.
Okay. But we were talking about Aleister Black and Lars Sullivan. I don't know how much NXT you watch.
I'm aware of Aleister Black, Lars Sullivan, not so much.
Lars Sullivan, from what I've seen, I've also, again, for the past couple of weeks, I've just caught up with this guy and caught up with some of the newer roster. And this guy, he's just a maniac. He's like 6'5", 250-pound rock. He's just like one of those. If there was anybody who could contest Braun Strowman, I think it would be Lars Sullivan. If they bring him back up, again, I could see him being, I don't know if he'd be a top carder, but he would definitely be a mid carder. Aleister Black, however, for me, I'll come straight out. I'll say I'm an Aleister Black mark.
Yeah.
But if WWE pushes him the right way, he's going straight to the top.
Oh, damn straight. I mean, hell, I've enjoyed his work when I see it ever since his debut or WWE in-ring debut at the UK tournament. Granted, I hadn't seen that much of Aleister Black, but he's always impressed me.
Even with his, just as like I said, his mic skills alone, his personality, her persona, I really like it. I think, and I want to kind of just jump subject real quick, like Finn Balor. It looks like he's gotten the shit into the stick. He's not even coming out with a mystery, demon suit. Kayla, I'm going to ask you. You think maybe the WWE is throttling Finn Balor back?
I think they are, which, I mean, WWE creative, they're obviously nothing but a bunch of idiots anyway. But, I mean, Finn is amazing. On the mic, yeah, he's funny. He's great. Whenever he is in his demon state of mind, though, the crowd flips out. I mean, if they would just keep it at that, they're going to sell more products.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if Joe is still with us or not. Joe, you with us?
I think he's going into that grandbaby.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Lance, kick over to you. Your thoughts?
Well, I really don't think they can go Demon Finn every time because honestly, that probably would lose its novelty. But what I've been hearing is WWE might be planning a talent raid with New Japan.
Yeah, I've heard that.
If this happens, I could see them working somehow with them and get the New Japan guys that are already in the company and working something with that. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, in all honesty, I don't think the fans would get bored with it. I think if he did the full bodysuit, I understand why. I think that would kind of work, kind of like, again, like you said, the Goldust thing, where he would have a certain outfit, and then of course the face paint. But he could always change the coloring. He could change the different aspects. When he was on the indie scene, Finn Balor actually had like 6 or 7 different, I won't say personas, but he had several different makeups. He actually even did one of the Joker, which really, when I saw it, I was like, wow, that's impressive.
The Joker, you have Venom, which is basically the demon now. A few others, yeah, absolutely.
So, all right. Well, NXT's takeover, the kickoff show is going to start. So I'm going to go grab myself a drink, guys. For those of you who are listening in, I greatly thank you for staying on with us and putting up with all the weird-ass fucking bullshit I'll have to say. This is probably one of the more unique editions of Four Corner Rants.
Well, then again, it always gets kind of unique when we go live reaction.
Oh God.
Well, yeah, but I think tonight definitely stands out. It's like, where's Andy when you need him? Okay, guys, I will be right back.
Yay. I'm going to try to stay on with you guys as long as my mouth will let me.
Yeah.
Like the stitches in my mouth is just like pulling and irritating and everything. And I had taken a pain pill, so I'm a little bit loopy.
Well, I think everybody's going to be a loopy hit when the show starts.
True that. True that.
I got a bottle of Mad Dog 2020 in a pillow right now, keeping it cold.
Oh, yeah. What do you think about that rumor?
Pizza cooking.
Right. What do you think about that rumor about John Cena and Undertaker possibly meeting up at SummerSlam?
Well, as long as it ends up like it ended up last time with Undertaker's nuts in John Cena's face. Cool.
Right. That was awesome.
Because it's like, hey, you want to talk shit? These nuts.
I think it would be great because, I mean, if you think about it, everybody doesn't really think about The Undertaker until WrestleMania season. So doing this once in a while, I mean, it works.
Yeah. Now, speaking of Taker, I watched Jerry Lawler's classic Memphis Wrestling this morning. I don't know if y'all probably don't get that up your way, but
we don't.
He had some classic of his matches, and today it was one of Undertaker's first matches ever as the Master of Pain versus him. And you could see some of his nuances coming through. Granted, they were nowhere near as polished as they were when he was Undertaker, but he had the leg drop, that rotating shoulder block and stuff. He didn't try old school.
Whoa, guys, hold on. The Money in the Bank match, men's Money in the Bank, is going right now as we speak.
Wait, what?
Rick?
Yes.
Well, if you notice, Braun Strowman has hair in this match.
Oh, it's a memorable match. Jesus Christ. I'm looking. I'm like, hold on, because I know this is him. His name was in there.
Oh, my God. You just gave me a heart attack.
Well,
damn.
Like I said, I saw it and I saw the two, I'm like, oh, okay. And then
yeah,
the roster's very similar. I was really paying attention. And then, of course, it showed 2017. I'm like, oh, you got to be fucking kidding me. I'm like, okay.
My God.
Not to mention the fucking Money in the Bank fucking...
is tomorrow.
Yeah, completely different. Well. Usually I give a shit, but in this case I don't give a fuck. You know what? It's time for me to back the fucking ball because this night has been crazy.
This has been a crazy night already.
Damn, yeah. Great.
Oh, and AJ Styles is in it too, so. But again,
and so is Shinsuke.
Yeah. Again, like I said, they were completely out of the picture for like for 2 or 3 minutes I was watching. So I'm kind of like talking back and forth. I had to do a double take and say, "Oh my God, the match is going on." So, Joseph, are you with us?
Joe.
Come on, Joe, you can talk to us.
I'll be back. I gotta go check a timer.
Alrighty. Nope, Joseph's. Oh, that was at 6 o'clock. Joe, hold on. Let me Skype chat him. I know, guys. There'll be a lot of weird dead airspace tonight. It's just, like I said, it's a one fucked up night. So smoke it if you got it.
Dude, like, I can't even watch Takeover tonight. My husband's took over the living room. He's off for work. He's like, oh, I'm sitting in here. So, I mean, I'm still going to be on with you guys, probably up until these stitches just, like, start getting really aggravating and hard for me to talk.
Yeah, no worries. I help before anything, so. Oh, yeah, okay. Like I said, now I'm starting to remember it.
Right.
I think actually last year this is probably one of the better matches of the pay-per-view. Because this is the one where they had that tainted match where fucking what's her name, fucking Carmella got the cheap win from James Ellsworth.
Oh yeah.
Do you realize there were rumors and speculated that they were bringing him back just to have Carmella win it again for the second time in a row?
I think that will probably happen, actually.
No,
I see it happening.
Really? You do?
I do. Yeah.
Personally, I'm not buying it. Oh, yeah.
Creative is a bunch of dumbasses, though. I can see it happening.
Fair enough. I know that, James Ellsworth, from what I know, Booker T had no respect for him at all. He honestly said in the interview, he goes, he needs to go back to the Indies. He goes, he has no place in here.
I have no respect for him.
That's why I don't think they're going to be bringing him back. Last I saw Ellsworth, I think it was a Ring of Honor. It was some other indie show that was up here, and he was fighting for a title against somebody that I'd never knew before. Mm-hmm. And of course, he won the title. So he was like a champion in an indie show. And I'm like, okay, I don't know what promotion he's working for, but obviously he's the biggest celebrity there.
Of course he's going to be. He's probably from a little one-horse town that doesn't know anybody, so he gets to be there. Oh my God, I was in WWE, woohoo!
Yeah, pretty much.
Like kissing his feet and going on.
I don't know if we ever told you the story, but you know who the Rock and Roll Express is. Yeah,
of course.
Well, our friend Billy worked for an indie company, and it's GCW, and in short, they're down in Louisiana. So obviously, Rock and Roll Express are very, very popular in the South. And this is Lance helped me. Was this about like 6 or 7 years ago where we had the where they had had them to guest down there?
It's probably 5 years ago, probably.
Maybe, okay. Anyways, the story goes like this. They asked for, I think it was like $5,000 for both of them to come down for the weekend. It was a 3-day weekend, and that was going to be with room and board. And think $5,000 for the Rock and Roll Express at like 65, 70 years old is not exactly worth the money, but needless to say, these guys were marks enough to do this. The first show, it was a full house. The second show was like half or a quarter full. The last show was supposed to be at a bar, and even the barflies wasn't paying attention.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it was just like that. I guess the promoter auctioned off his fucking trailer. Not auctioned, but he took a loan out for it. And I'm like, oh my God. So the guy's like, I guess he was crying out back saying, I'm going to lose my house. Yada, 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 yada. And I'm like, all that for the Rock and Roll Express. I'm like, really? For $5,000?
Now, I could see them getting $5,000 here.
No.
But they were formed here.
No, I think even then, I don't think that would fly. They should have gotten paid at most $500 for both for the 3-day weekend, maybe $800. Because, like I said, the first night, the fans gotta go there, gonna go wacky and crazy. But the second night, nobody's gonna go back there for the second night or even the third night.
Exactly.
I recently, actually, it was a couple of years ago. I went to go see Mick Foley live, and he was at a club. It was a stand-up comedy show, and I was in front and center. Not even 10 feet away from them. And, we paid the money to go in. I got the photo ops with them and everything else. And overall, I think I paid like $60, $70, and then we had a meal with it. But, for the, he was there for the weekend. I didn't want to go there for the second time or the third time. I already went there. I saw him, and, that was that.
Right.
Even if they had like a local show, let's say, WWE came into Boston, which they have occasionally. They don't, not as much as they should, but you know, I would go there and maybe you watch Money in the Bank, hypothetically, if it was there. But I'm not going to go there to watch Raw right after that.
Yeah.
You know, you know, I haven't been to a wrestling event in God, I cannot imagine how long. But they've only had one WrestleMania up here, and of course, it was the year when I was married. So, and all my buddies never really cared for wrestling, so I'm like, motherfucker, you know, 'cause, you know. Miss Jack Shit, my woman, you know, I got her in wrestling. She never even, like, she kind of saw it on TV here and there, but she had no idea what it was about. And when her and I started dating, I, you know, told her about wrestling fans. She started watching it, and she was like, oh, my God, this shit's fucking hilarious. You know, she's like, you know, and, you know, she takes her a day off when WrestleMania weekend comes. She's like, nope, I want to see WrestleMania. And I'm like, okay, this is love.
Right.
You know, I mean, she's an awesome woman, and I was like, that was like a plus. That's like the cherry on the top of this incredible woman. And, you know, like I said, with my ex, I could, you know, if I spend any time watching wrestling and this and that, I'm like, oh, Jesus fucking Christ. You know, I the fucked up thing is I always thought that fucking, you know, relationships were all about like fucking, you know, fuck you, you know, argument, yelling and screaming, you know.
Right.
And so I'm like, wow, this is what hell. I mean, relationships. You're supposed to be happy in a relationship. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. It took me 20 years to figure that out.
Oh my God.
That's how fucking bad I was. Yeah, 20 years I was with a woman. We were both miserable.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
My husband, he actually, he used to love watching wrestling nonstop until I started doing it. Then he's just like, I hate it. I hate it all. I don't want to hear it. He just can't stand it. Like, it irks him. It pisses him off. Like, if he's home and I say, oh my God, you know, it's 8 o'clock. I got to watch Raw. Like, he'll sit and huff and puff over it. He can't stand it. I don't know if it's because his wife gets to go out there and kick some ass or what.
Hold on 1 second.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's no. This is from last year. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Kayla. Hello. Hello. Guys, if you can hear me, I apologize. My fucking headset is officially dying on me.
Can you guys hear me?
All right, guys, you know what? I'm going to jump off until I can figure out what the fuck I'm going to do with this thing. All right, guys? I will be back. Hopefully.
All right. Awkward silence.
Hey, guys, you there?
I'm still here.
All right. Yeah, this headset's going to be fucking going on and off all fucking night. Joe, if you can hear us, can you kill the feed? I don't even know if Joe's even listening. I don't even know if we're still fucking live.
I don't know. My internet has been a bit.
I think we are. Oh, hold on. That's Facebook. Yep, we are still live.
Yay!
People are listening. What the fuck is going on with these fucking crazy
Probably.
people? Yeah.
Technical difficulties, guys. We're so sorry.
And of course, our host, Joseph Knight, he can't kill the fees. And we're completely talking about totally meaningless shit until NXT TakeOver starts. I thought it was supposed to start at 7 o'clock. Yeah. And I'm still fucking watching, like, Money in the Bank. From last year. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
I think Joe's grandbaby is like kicking his ass or something. It's probably why he's not listening.
Yeah.
I thought the pre-show started at 6 or 6:30. I'm not sure. I know it starts at 8 your time.
Yeah, I'm here.
Test.
I can hear you.
Okay. I know you can hear me, but I can't hear you. That's a problem.
Ah!
So.
Oh, no.
Oh, no! Waiting for the Kool-Aid man to, like, bust through my wall going, oh, yeah!
Oh. Yeah, kind of.
I'm starting to give up on Dean Ambrose for coming back, you guys. It's breaking my heart.
Yeah.
Can't take it.
We need a lunatic.
I'll be his lunatic. Oh, did I say that out loud? I'm sorry.
Uh-oh. Look out.
Yes, you said that out loud.
Yes, I did.
And I am back, folks. I'm sorry for all the confusion. We've had my grandkids over here. I gave them enough cookie and ice cream and all that, so I knocked them out.
Oh, God.
So they have
momentarily knocked them out.
They have enough sugar in them that when they wake up, they're going to be running around and driving their parents crazy. So, revenge.
Oh my God. It's one good thing grandparents are for. Torturing their kids even after they become parents.
Now, we are still live on both Facebook and YouTube. So, we are doing really good. We just had that bad start. So, finally, like, I know you guys did your picks already, but I want to get in my say on it. Pretty much, for the Ronda Rousey and Women's Money in the Bank, I got to say, if Ronda Rousey wins the Women's Championship, my philosophy is then Natalya is going to win her Money in the Bank match, and she's going to go out and congratulate Ronda Rousey and say, hey, good match, whichever match comes first. Now, if the Women's Money in the Bank match comes first, Natalya's going to win it, and if she wins it, then that's a clear sign that Ronda Rousey is going to win the Women's Championship. And my thing is, and maybe you guys, I don't know if you agree with me with not, if Natalya wins that Money in the Bank, then Ronda Rousey will win the Women's Championship. If that happens, Natalya is going to come out, congratulate her friend on winning the championship, congratulate Nia Jax, on saying, hey, you pull off a hell of a match, good luck, and then she's gonna hug them both, and then when they're not looking, hit them both with the briefcase, give it to the referee, cover Ronda Rousey, win the championship, and claim, hey, I'm sorry, but anything goes in professional wrestling.
Okay, I can see that happening.
Absolutely.
James.
All right.
James
I am back, and
I am back as well. We have James from the Big Easy. If Fat Boy, he is saying hi on both. He's on YouTube and our Facebook page. So, how you doing, James? And yep, that I was just telling them, Rick, my scenario. If Ronda Rousey wins the Women's Championship and Natalya wins the Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the way.
This whole Ronda Rousey thing really just has my mind boggled. I mean, I understand she's nothing more than a cash cow. If they give her a title run, it's just going to be a complete fucking farce.
Yeah.
Just like CM Punk, she has no business being in the WWE. She should have done that little WrestleMania match for a nice big steak and be gone.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Well, it was kind of their jab at MMA because they wanted to say, well, you got CM Punk, we got Ronda Rousey. And they,
yeah, but CM Punk's been getting his ass kicked.
Yeah, and Ronda Rousey hasn't done a hell of a lot of good things either. So I think both companies have taken a big bad loss on this.
Well, the thing is, again, WWE is still going to ride her out a little bit. We talked a little bit before about CM Punk and how he literally was just manhandled by Mike the Truth Jackson. And, even Jackson, he was the match itself was just sloppy. You could tell he was very, very lackadaisy, and the fact that he won by Universal, that just says something. But when you're in the WWE, Joe, you know as well as I do, it's all about whether you decide to...
They wanted to bring her in, hope that she could have been trained enough, that she would have ingested enough, like that ugly girl who's in NXT who got hit by a truck and she won.
Oh, you're referring to Shia Baszler.
Yeah, that woman.
You know what I'm going to tell you? You know what? Believe it or not, she's called the Queen of Spades, and I've actually gained some respect for her. Yeah, she's not exactly easy on the eyes, but
easy on the eyes. She's not easy on the trucks that keep ramming into her face.
Yeah. Okay. Again, she's definitely not what I'll look her, but I honestly think she's got a great mic. She's great on the mic, and she is a good wrestler. So she's a submissionist. So Joe, I think even you would appreciate that. She's a technical.
Yeah, absolutely.
But she's also a striker. So I'm really looking forward to see what she can do.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, I think she can make. If Ronda Rousey can actually dedicate and they give her a whole year, and I say that in all sincerity, in a year of training, and then put her on house shows. Then put her on, to do NXT couple of matches, just for warm-ups. Then you can bring her back and invest in her. Right now, it's just a name that's getting. And if I was Roddy Piper, he's probably rolling over in his grave for giving the girl his tagline and his gimmick in a way. Are we gonna see Mickie James don the cowboy hat and call herself Ace Cowgirl Mickie James?
She's done it. She's done it. If you forget that she did do that over an Impact.
Yep. So she needs to be in Ronda's corner and do that whole gimmick of Roddy Piper and Ace Cowboy Bob Orton.
Yeah, she come out with a broken wrist too.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, really. Here's the thing: you milk it. Wrestling is entertainment first, and if you can milk that gimmick, then obviously the only problem here is in this whole scenario is Ronda Rousey can't even talk. So while Roddy Piper is the gift of the gab, Ronda Rousey is like the gab without the gift. So she just can't do it.
No. And like I said, some people are saying, "Oh, she needs a mouthpiece." No, she doesn't need a mouthpiece. She has been training in the WWE. Even before she officially signed, she was training. People have been saying she's been training in between her appearances or the one match that she had. And I'm sorry, but I just, I'll watch the fight. But, I'm expecting Nia Jax to pretty much carry the match for all intents and purposes. Whether she's going to get that win or not, it's a tough thing to call. But again, like I said, Natalya also could be the X factor.
Absolutely, and again, it all depends on if she wins the women's Money in the Bank. That could be a big factor. Everybody, I want to say, introduce the Fat Boy 504 himself, James. James, how he's filling in for Johnny Perez.
Lance, do your thing. I know you want to do it again.
It's my favorite jabroni and the queen of the divas.
I know he liked that so much. So yeah. Anyway, I'm good. How y'all doing?
So
Hey, James.
What's up?
so
It's been a long time, James.
I know, Rick.
you know what, James? We are talking about Ronda Rousey, and the women's Money in the Bank scenario, and you obviously heard my Money in the Bank scenario. What do you think? How do you look at something being played that Natalia does her thing? And
I'm gonna say this, Joe. I say this the exact same scenario to everybody, because Natalia is known to always turn heel on anybody she joined up with, Becky, Charlotte, and anybody really. So that's a scenario I could see. Let's say this. I kind of like Ronda's style of fighting, but I just don't like the mic. The mic work needs really lots of help. Maybe an advocate, but with Natalia like if she do that, she's gonna join the Authority.
But you know what? The best mouthpiece for her is my name is Paul Heyman.
And she said she wanted that, so on the Paul Heyman. So
Oh God, if they do that, I'm gonna puke. I literally
am gonna be the advocate for Ronda Rousey.
You know, because it's too obvious. Because he did it with CM Punk, because CM Punk was a Paul Heyman guy, a legitimate one. Then they did that storyline with that Cesaro tried to take him under his wing, and that it failed utterly. I think Cesaro's career really took off when he started joining forces with Sheamus as the Bar. The tag team, it's a great tag team.
Yep, I agree.
They also did.
Is anybody here watching the network right now? Is it me, or for some reason I'm watching some kind of Finn Balor documentary and not fucking NXT Takeover?
Yes. The pre-show is coming up in a few minutes. So.
Oh, okay. I thought it started at 7. I'm looking.
It's 7:30 our time, 6:30 my time.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
So fans, you'll be putting up with us for another half an hour.
Well, quite a lot longer than that, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Lord
I was
knows.
gonna say, Joe, maybe we should try to consider ending this stream and restarting another stream, so that way, because sometimes we tend to go over the line.
Yep, we will be doing that, and we will see everybody back in 30 minutes then.
Well, actually, okay.
Well, go ahead, Rick. I'll be right back.
I was more suggesting that we can start now as the show. We can still do a kickoff show, but apparently, I don't know. Leave me alone. I'm just gonna sit here and just watch the show, and I'll just say, "Yep, nope."
You know what? Just because it's takeover, I'm gonna put my Stone Cold beer in the freezer so I can freeze it up to get it cold, so we can drink it for NXT.
All right. You know what? Early tonight, I was talking about a couple of matches in NXT Takeover. One of the ones I'm really looking forward to is Aleister Black.
Oh man.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a really great match.
It's just because it's basically how they putting up the story of how Lars Sullivan can, stop the Black Mass. It's really gonna be very intriguing if they let Aleister Black retain or give Lars Sullivan the title tonight. That's very
well. That depends on whether they're ready to bring up Aleister Black. I don't know. This is his second title defense, or is this Aleister Black's first title defense?
I think really it's real first title defense.
Yeah, so I think if anything, like I said, if he does get the win, unfortunately, I think it's going to be one of those matches where he kind of gets caught off guard for some reason, and Sullivan gets the win. That's going to be a really tough call. Like I said, I'd like to see Aleister Black win.
I think the match I'm really more intrigued of for NXT TakeOver is the street fight.
No. These two have had a feud for so long. It's like it's the same similar situation with Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles. Yes, they're both great. They're both great in the ring together, but when's enough? Same thing with John Cena and Randy Orton. Yeah, they had great ring chemistry, but after a while, it was like, I don't want to fucking see it anymore.
Who are we talking about?
right now we were talking about the street fight, and that is between Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Wrestling Gargano. And these two have had a few. First, they were a tag team called DIY, Do It Your Own. And then Ciampa, he was out on an injury. So he comes back, and of course the fight starts. That's where the feud starts, where he talks to Johnny Gargano. They've had fight after fight. They had the, if Johnny Gargano loses, it's gonna,
the unsanctioned match, basically.
Exactly.
Gargano cost Johnny Gargano. Ciampa cost Gargano his career. So basically, they had the unsanctioned match where if Johnny wins, he gets to get reinstated. Now, I was at that takeover. I tell you, that was a hell of a match. Everybody was in the match.
It was, yeah, exactly. But like I said, that's an unsanctioned match. So in the street match, for all intents and purposes, you could say it's the same thing.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's why I'm like, okay, this is just, I don't want to see it anymore. Time to move on. Johnny Gargano is a great wrestler, but unfortunately, and you guys can agree or disagree with me, but I think if and when he comes to get called up, I think he might get the Sami Zayn treatment. The fans are behind him.
I think it's gonna be more worse. I think he's gonna get the 205 treatment because I think those two would be in 205 Live. They're not gonna.
Yeah, because they're too small for the regular roster.
True, but from what I understand, that WWE is considering shutting down 205. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. Again, those are in the rumors, so please don't hold that. That's just take it with a grain of salt, so to speak. But you know what, though? I mean, Daniel Bryan and Johnny Gargano, I can see him fighting with that. I can see Johnny Gargano going against AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura. I don't think he would be main card status. But he definitely has a fan. He's a fan favorite. So going to the main roster for me would probably be the right idea, even if they did keep 205 alive.
Well, you know what? The thing I gotta say here is, first of all, fans, I'm gonna let everybody know that the pre-show has begun. So
and we got Larry from the Three Stooges on it.
And Lars is coming in the ring. Oh, he's coming into the arena.
I'm gonna say this. As far as I'm concerned, I gotta say that anybody who comes from NXT that is small should be thrown into definitely SmackDown. The weights are a little bit lighter in SmackDown. You got AJ, who's pound for pound the best champion they have there. So you got him, Nakamura, you got Daniel Bryan, you got a couple of heavyweights in there. But I think that's more the land for the small people, and in all honesty, I think that's where these NXT guys should be going. And again, folks, I'm going to apologize for the stream and a lot of the craziness that is going on my end. We have my grandkids coming, have been here, staying for the day.
And
so,
just a little bit of an intro to let you know that his build weight is 5'10". So he's just under 6 foot, and he's 199 pounds. So he is, I won't say tall, but he's not exactly short either. I'm just doing a few little facts right here. I'm checking on Wikipedia to see what AJ Styles is.
Now, also, fans, I'm going to let everybody know, while we will be watching the broadcast of TakeOver, we are not streaming TakeOver. So I want to make that abundantly clear. You're going to be listening. You can watch the TakeOver on the network for Lance. How much? Okay.
$9.99.
Thank you. Thanks for covering for him.
And that's for right now, though.
Yeah.
Unless it's your first month, it's free.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what's the sad thing? I get New Japan cheaper than WWE Network.
Ooh,
wow!
Don't let WWE hear that.
Yeah, that's Access TV, if I'm not mistaken. That's where they do the show.
No. New Japan. They have New Japan World.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's 999 yen, but if you convert it, it's like $9.40 something cents.
Yeah. It's probably because they do like a year subscription.
No. New Japan do a monthly subscription.
Oh, is it a monthly? Okay.
But the month always ends on the 30th. The end of the month, so like the 31st.
Yeah.
So whenever you buy it, so let's say you buy it on the 15th, always end at the end of the month. That's the only bad thing about it.
Yeah. And right now, as you're watching, this is the promo for. It's going to be with Aleister Black and Sullivan. And you can see right now the person who's holding the title, who is not the champion, Sullivan. This guy is just an absolute freak of nature.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Sullivan looks like he could play the old school Russian bad guy.
Well, again, yeah, that was another thing when we were talking about this. We were kind of going through this kind of on and off podcast where we were jumping subjects. But I said if he should, I can see him going up to the main roster and maybe even have a fantasy match against somebody like Braun Strowman, and I think that would be a real contest.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
I think, though, while he probably could have a good match with Brock Lesnar, I don't think WWE would even let him touch him, especially considering that, Sullivan hasn't even been called up yet, and Brock Lesnar as well. Brock Lesnar.
Absolutely. They're not going to have some guy, no matter who it is, pretty much get over on another monster. So
yeah. Definitely I could see feuds with him like Roman Reigns, Samoa Joe, AJ Styles possibly. AJ Styles could probably, he's not exactly the biggest guy, but he's not the shortest guy in the world. He's actually 5'11", which is 1 inch taller than Johnny Gargano and Daniel Bryan. They're all within that size. As you said, Joe, which you pointed out, and it's a fair point, that he should probably go to SmackDown because Raw seems to be the land of the monsters.
Yeah, you have Braun Strowman, Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, Samoa Joe. You have the big men over there. Now, while I'm not taking away from the guys like the Miz, AJ Styles, anything, but they're small guys compared to the other roster. So I think you really will see the showstoppers, if you will, on SmackDown. So I think that's where they should be. And why the hell? Who's the guy with the freaking hairstyle? I don't know who the hell he is.
That is
Larry or Flat Top?
Flat Top. We all know who Larry from the Three Stooges is.
Oh, that's Pat McAfee, former football player, or is he still a football player? I'm not too sure.
Then
I
why
have no
is he
idea.
on a wrestling show?
No, because
just for a job?
he likes wrestling, so yeah.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
So we have another celebrity commentator.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. And, surprisingly, I thought Dean Ambrose was going to be one of the shorter guys, but he's 6'4". I was also looking at Seth Rollins, and he's 6'1". So, again, like I said.
Okay, Pat McAfee was a former punter for the Indianapolis Colts.
Moving right along, Cookie Monster took on Burt in a match that's more interesting than anything Raw can do.
You know what? Since you brought that up, I don't know if you guys have watched it, but there was a spoof promo of Bert and Ernie. I don't know if you guys saw the movie Casino. With basically Joe Pesci confronts. Oh God, I can't even think of his name now.
Is that the movie where Melissa McCarthy has it? I think she's made a movie and
no. This is
Jim Henson Company wanted to sue somebody. Sesame Street Company wanted to sue her. Maybe that's a different thing.
That's
No,
a different thing, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, no. Casino was like a mafia-based movie. It had Robert De Niro. It had Joe Pesci. I said Dan DeVito, but it's Joe Pesci. And in short, what happens is the two are meeting in the desert, and Pesci is a mad guy. And he walks up because he, confronted him. He's saying, "Hey, what are you doing going over my head and this and that?" if you guys have not seen the show, know the scene I'm talking about, it's not going to make any sense. But just look it up. It's fucking hilarious. Joe, have you seen Casino?
No, I have not.
Oh, man. Do you like Goodfellas?
Yes, I do.
Then you got to watch Casino. Because that's an awesome movie. And there we go. Sheila Braze, I got to tell you, I've been watching a lot of her matches and her mic skills and just her character. I've grown to respect.
Yeah, we just gotta hope that the next couple of trucks that hit her do something wonders. So far, the trucks are getting workovers.
She's not exactly an ugly person. Like I said, she's not easy in the eyes, but I wouldn't say a Mack truck.
No, she's
I mean,
a Mack truck.
obviously she's not going to be on the cover of Playboy magazine.
Put it like this, she even scares Klingons, most likely.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, God. Burn.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that
face.
That's a face.
Her character.
What?
Let's say this. Her character is okay, but I just don't. I don't like her mic skills.
This Jack shit says she could be on the cover of Prison Chicks.
Exactly.
But again,
she's the centerfold for Death Row.
I might even do a wallpaper because she, like I said, I liked it. When I first saw her a couple of times, I really wasn't following NXT as much as I should. I'm like, who the fuck is this bitch?
And this is Ronda Rousey. This is one of Ronda Rousey's friend right here.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say this, James. You brung that up, and I think Rick, you and me spoke about this some time ago. Here, while she looks like every subway car train in New York City hit her face and lost. I gotta say this, she is a good worker in the ring, bar none. I mean, she should be wearing a mask because that look will make Superman lose his ability. You look at that. At least she became from an MMA star or MMA worker to wrestling. She transferred into that very nicely. Ronda Rousey, who's in the same position, didn't transfer over as fluently. So you got to give Shayna Bellator. Bellator.
Okay.
Or bathtub.
Okay,
it's kind of that sscenario where she transitioned much better than.
But
Ronda
the thing
Rousey.
is that with Shayna Baszler, she started not in NXT. She started in the Mae Young Classic.
Yes.
I kind of, it's like, to me, I think she still kind of needs some more work, to be honest.
Yeah.
If she does it more correctly, then yeah, I could see her more coming up, maybe doing a little bit better than Ronda is doing right now.
Well, yeah, definitely. She's 10 times better than Ronda
with
right
Ronda, I just feel like they're pushing the title on her too quickly.
Because she's she's a cash cow.
Yeah.
She was just like CM Punk. She's a commodity. Nothing less, nothing more. Everybody talked about how such a great job Rousey did at WrestleMania. Watch the fucking match. She spent half the time in the fucking corner. She came in, did a few punches, kicks, then she did the armbar. Congratulations. Wow, let me just sit down with that stellar performance. Okay?
Let's see.
Rick talks about me being bad. That's bad.
Let's see how long she do with this match. Let's say this.
Yeah, I think with Baszler, right now she's current NXT Women's Champion, but she also has a lot of wrestling background. She's like I said, she's a striker and a submission artist. And if you just watch some of her matches, again, she made that fluent transition. For a while, they were just kind of making her as just kind of like a big bully. And that was all it really was. There was no real special push or anything. But since she won the title, they pushed her to that next level. And again, she jumped right up to that level. So I definitely want to see her win tonight because I think she needs that push.
Yeah. She's a very good, talented person. I got to say that. Very good, talented worker in the ring. very accomplished for what she has transferred over. You know, again, friend of Ronda Rousey, both came from the same, you know, MMA background, and yet this girl really learned the craft. So I gotta say, you know, if anybody should be training Ronda Rousey, should be Shayna Baszler. But I gotta say one thing. While we're talking about Shayna a lot, I gotta say Nikki Cross is another one who is very talented. Very, you know, she brings that almost a sister Abigail to NXT, and I think that should be something that, if you wanted to restart the Wyatt family or somehow, I think that will do it right there.
Well, oh, I'm sorry, Rick, go ahead.
You know, like I said, I have to agree with you. Like I said, Nikki Cross, you know, she definitely kind of has that weird, twisted, you know, personality where she could have done it. But unfortunately, I think the Sister Abigail concept kind of went out the window. You know, they might do what they did with The Undertaker and Kane, is like, you know, a few years later, have her come out and, you know. But I think Nikki Cross's character, just the way it is going to be great. Believe it or not, I mean, even when she was with Sandy, she kind of stood out, but she wasn't. It was more of the side. When Sandy went up without her, she went to the next level.
And
but
the thing,
go ahead.
no, because I was gonna say the thing is that she's basically kind of like how Carmella was when they had Carmella with Enzo and Cass. Is that the only reason why they, or even Bailey, if you want to talk about that, because they needed a veteran worker in NXT that to remain, and basically there's nobody else that's basically a veteran. The only one that's left is Nikki Cross.
Hey guys,
so that's why they took her away from Sanity.
I hate to interrupt, but right now in the broadcast booth, EC3, and the guy looks completely jacked. I gotta say, he's channeling his inner Chris Benoit, because he's definitely built.
Well, you know what?
He just gave a T-shirt to Flat Top over there. Meanwhile, Larry from the Three Stooges is wondering where Mo and Curly are.
No, he's no. He's wondering. I wonder how much I have to pay Vince to get on the next show.
And can he sleep with the girl that's on the opposite side of the podium?
The answer would be no. Anyway, going back to EC3, you know, over in NXT, you know, Impact, same thing happened. He came in, he kind of made his name here and there, and then he started getting that push, and he got a push, and he became the same. He had the same spot with AJ Styles as, and WWE poached him. And again, I think Impact, or I would hope that Impact finally made the mistake, you know, the understanding that, hey, look, you know, you want to be with us, you're under a contract. I know, Joe, that you're always, you know, kind of like ribbing them for saying that, you know, the bounce paychecks, but I mean, you know, this is Anthem Sports. This isn't, you know, God, I can't even remember her name. Dixie Carter. Yeah, it's not even Dixie Carter.
Energy.
Yeah. So.
Well, and you know what? I gotta say yes and no. Yes, I do burn these guys as much as possible, because again, opportunities, they still haven't learned their lesson, and I don't think they ever will unless somebody with a serious mind for the business buys them out. And right now, Don Callis, who was Jackal back in the old ECW days, you know, he's not going to help them. He wasn't anybody anyway. He was just a Jackal. So
sure, but you know what, Joe? You know, in all fairness, it's some of those no-namer guys that really just didn't do anything where they wound up becoming a great trainer. You know, I hate to say it, but even oh God, I can't even think of his name. My brain is not working tonight.
Well, that's just like the podcast earlier. It's not working tonight.
Bill DeMott. You know, Bill DeMott. You know, his character.
Moritz.
Yeah, exactly. You know, where does his career go? He did nothing. Nothing memorable at all. I think, you know, just the fact that he was a laughing idiot. But in the ring, a lot of people said that it was harsh. You know, he was hard, but he was fair. And, you know, even though he was fired from WWE for sexual harassment, Everybody who worked trained with him said this guy was one of the better trainers. So sometimes those jobbers who can't get anything done doesn't mean they couldn't be a good teacher.
You know what? I want to throw a quick question out to Kayla's. Kayla's still here.
Yep.
Yep. I got a question for you. You know, you heard the conversation between Rick and I regarding Shayna Baszler, Nikki Cross, and Ronda Rousey. I wanted to get your input since you are a women's wrestler and she's in from the Kentucky Zone Wrestling. I would like to know, like your opinion on this.
I mean, I don't really watch NXT that much. I mean, I do have to be honest with that. But I do know who you guys are talking about. Nikki Cross, she's talented beyond belief, both in the ring and, just in her persona. I mean, they needed to bring her on at the main roster. That's just how I feel. The other girl, she's got a little bit.
Yeah, the best explains Shayna Baszler's what happens when a woman has sex with Godzilla.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, mighty.
All right, Lance, what about you?
Shayna Baszler versus Nikki Cross.
Well, the whole concept of we were talking about, Shayna Baszler coming from the same area as Ronda Rousey, and obviously one of the two has moved forward and much better.
Yeah, I think Ronda wouldn't be getting so much heat if she would have actually come through the NXT crowd, but I think we may see that name, because that is a name value, but yeah, Shayna's probably going to have a lot more longevity than Ronda is.
Absolutely. All right, guys, you know what? We've been having a lot of the NXT guys jumping on the mic, coming across on the podium here, talking to Flat Top and Larry of the Three Stooges. We have now, we have Adam Cole, who is a new champion. I forgot what the championship was now. Was it that the North American Championship? Correct? Yeah, I believe so.
I think so.
Wait, what?
The championship that Adam Cole has, isn't that the new North American Championship?
Yeah, that's the new North American title.
No. I'm back, guys.
That is the North American Championship. Yep, that's the one that they brought. They started in New Orleans. The one I went to, which I enjoyed.
I don't know. I personally, that title makes almost no sense to me. It's almost like NXT version of the IC title.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much what it is. It's, they're calling it different, they're making it look different, but at the end of the day, that's what it is.
Well, that's their secondary title. That's basically what they needed.
That's their true secondary title. That's not the UK Championship, because the UK Championship
is null and void.
Well, no, it's null and void now because they're going to do the UK tournament next week, I think.
Yeah, they're going to do a UK tournament, but aside from that, when's the last UK match you can honestly remember?
I
rest my case.
Last year's.
Yeah, exactly.
Guys, I'm actually gonna have to go ahead and hop off of here. These stitches are just really getting to me.
All
It's getting kind of hard to talk.
Kayla, always a pleasure.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. I'll talk back at you guys tomorrow night during Money in the Bank.
Alrighty, later.
See you guys. Bye.
I think I want to make my Money in the Bank predictions before NXT Takeover.
Alrighty.
Alright. Let me just pull up the card so I can remember.
Actually, if you want, I got the card here right for you. Hold on one sec.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to start with the bottom up. Daniel Bryan versus Big Cass.
I'm going to say Cass because I think this one's going to go to Extreme Rules.
Alright, Seth Rollins versus Elias for the IC title.
I see Elias winning the title some way, somehow.
Okay, Bobby Lashley versus Sami Zayn.
Why we have this match, Bobby Lashley?
Yeah. SmackDown Tag Team titles, Bludgeon Brothers will be defending the titles against Gallows and Anderson.
As much as I want to say Gallows and Anderson, the Bludgeon Brothers going to retain.
Well, right now, again, this will be the first title defense. And then let's move along. They have Roman Reigns versus Jinder Mahal. This is just a sleeper match.
Sleeper match, Roman Reigns, nice.
Yeah. Then we have the SmackDown Women's Championship, Carmella versus Asuka.
I said Asuka, but I see what you were saying earlier about James Ellsworth interfering and helping out Carmella. You mean the lapdog again?
Yeah, no, I don't see it.
I see it. I see it.
Really?
I
No,
see it.
I'm calling straight up. All right, fair enough. Well, let's move along then. The Raw's Women's Champion, it's Nia Jax, will be defending against somebody who does not deserve the title, is Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey cash in my Natalya. Natalya's my Money in the Bank winner for women's.
All right, and let's go on to the ladder match. Bliss. It's Alexa Bliss, Banks.
I say Natalya.
Oh, you said Natalya. Okay.
That's it. As I said, Natalya. They're gonna have the women's Money in the Bank first, then the Raw Women's title. Natalya's cashing in there.
Well, earlier I made a prediction that Natalya is going to be a factor somehow. Cashing in, I'm not entirely sure, but
as I said, Natalya is known to turn on people, so it's just the history of it.
Exactly. That's why I'm because they can't give the title to Ronda Rousey, but they can't have her lose clean. So,
exactly. And it's gonna be Natalya join the Authority, or if it's not, Natalya's gonna be Nia Jax join the Authority. Somebody joining Stephanie McMahon against Ronda.
No. I think that whole feud is squashed at WrestleMania. But
no. That's still going on. McMahon's never in a feud.
Okay. Well, let's move on to the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Samoa Joe, Bobby Roode, The Miz, Braun Strowman, Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, Rusev, and a New Day member, which is yet to be announced.
I'm going to say it's between Joe and Miz, but I'll see The Miz winning it.
All right. And last and certainly not least, probably one of the matches I think a lot of people want to see. Hopefully, this also feud into this feud. It's AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura in a last man standing match for the WWE title.
AJ Styles wins with a low blow.
All right. And we're still in the NXT TakeOver kickoff show. These kickoff shows, I think they spend too much time showing promos that they're going to show before the match. And they're going to sit there and just, I hate this whole, wannabe ESPN fucking Sports Center table thing. I think it's too overplayed. I don't know if anybody else would agree with me on that.
Just give me different people, and then I understand it.
Well, they actually have. In this case, I mean, there's this, I don't know, Joe would call him Mr. Flat Top. And,
No, I don't know if Pat McAfee is Mr. Flat Top, but okay. Now, here's the question. Because Fozzie's one of the D's, will Chris Jericho be here and have the New Japan Intercontinental title winner?
Highly unlikely, but I listened to the actual the song "Painless."
Uh-huh.
And it's an exceptional song. I the first time I really heard Chris Jericho play any kind of music when he was in WCW. I don't know if you remember him doing he was actually on the stage playing in the band Ask Flossie.
Uh-huh.
And I thought that he was horrible. So I never gave him a second look, and then I listened to the song "Painless," and I'm like, "Oh my god, that's." And
I think he improved once he was more with Fozzy than.
Yeah.
Well, he's been with Fozzy. Fozzy was pretty much that was his brainchild. I don't know if other. Again, I don't know the band from a hole in the wall aside from Chris Jericho, so I don't know if people have come and gone or whatever. But yeah, he has upped his game.
Rick, can I recommend a Fozzy album to you?
Sure.
Chasing the Grail.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to check that out because, like I said, I just went on YouTube, but I listened to a couple of his songs on Vivo, and I was really impressed. Actually, what the song "Painless" I'm actually using, I'm going to keep so I can use for a future tribute show. I do a lot of tribute video, guys. For those of you who don't know that, that's over on youtube.com/HWR show. I think one of my latest tributes was a spoof tribute to John Cena and Nikki Bella's breakup. So,
What breakup? What?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, like nobody saw that coming. And then the one before that was a tribute to Ric Flair, and that's when he was in the hospital. And I thought that he kind of needed that support. A lot of people really thought, that was going to be it for Nate,
Yeah.
but the proper pun is, he kicked out at 2.
That's right.
He pulled a Jerry Lawler, kicked out of death.
Right, exactly.
He notes for the.
Damn death.
All right, guys, give me a sec. I'll be right back.
I learned something just now.
What?
That my dad don't like cauliflower.
I know.
And I made cauliflower cheesy bread.
Oh no.
I didn't know he don't like cauliflower.
Well, that's something you cannot make next no more.
No, he just won't eat it.
Well, unfortunately, we won't have our favorite announcer here because he's over in boxing.
Oh, hey, he gotta make him money.
Huh?
All right, I guess we're live for the
Yep.
show.
Yep. Vic Joseph from 205 Live.
All right, well, we are watching the pay-per-view. It is now NXT's takeover from Chicago,
Yep.
the home of the Road Warriors.
Ooh, what a rush.
And again, fans, we are tuning in live here. You will hear our match-by-match commentary of the night as it progresses. So instead of dealing with
We start
whoever
off with
whoever the jabronis are playing over there, whoever commentary, I don't even know who they are. You'll hear our insane, because first of all, Lance is having his redneck gourmet, and probably the rest of us are just getting high drunk because we have to deal with what's going
Oh,
on.
I'm getting drunk tonight. It's just I'm getting some food on my stomach first so I can be in some sort of shape for tomorrow night.
Absolutely.
I'm drinking the Stone Cold beer, so yeah, I won't be drunk.
All right.
Don't think the liquid cocaine.
Oh Lord.
All right, I'm back, and
Hey,
we are with the opening match.
Yep. It looks like it is
The
the
tag
tag
team
team.
title.
Yep.
Tag team title, man.
And it's Adam
I think
Cole, baby!
Adam Cole, baby.
Rick, would you call this the Nexus of 2K18?
Not necessarily. I mean, if you're referring to the colors, then I understand where that's coming from. But you know what? No, I think they
Well,
just
that and the armbands.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Like I said, no. I mean, I understand where you're coming from, but I think Nexus was supposed to be a young talent that invaded the top, the main roster, and I don't, that's just not the case. Doesn't apply here. They are making a name for their own, especially Adam Cole.
Hey!
Yeah, exactly.
Well, the thing is about, you think about Nexus and Undisputed Era. Nexus is just people you don't know, maybe except for Daniel Bryan. While with the Undisputed Era, you know these people already. You know Adam Cole, you know Fish and O'Reilly, you know Roderick Strong from the Indies. So That's just a little difference.
That's a good point, and one of the things I gotta say, Adam Cole almost looks like a very, very young Shawn Michaels.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So this is the tag team match for NXT's tag team title. The Undisputed Era with Adam Cole in their corner is taking on two guys who I have fucking no idea who they are. One has a British flag, the other one has the American flag. So I guess they're the Brit Am Express, or they're the Allied Powers, or
Yeah, Allied Powers. Ain't that what they call Bulldog and Luther?
Yeah, exactly.
It's Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch.
Wow, what names?
The first time I seen Oni Lorcan, he had a freaking gimmick where he just did a put him in a headlock all match.
Yeah, you know what though? I mean, call me crazy, but it looks like they're kind of giving him up their game a little bit. Because Danny Burch, I'm like, I think he's improved a lot. Not sure his mic skills. I didn't really haven't heard him on the mic, but
Mic skills are still so-so.
really, have they? Okay, well, again, like I said, they seem to be giving him more of a stronger push and instead of making him out to be a complete jackass.
Well, I think the only reason why they did it. The only reason why they did it is because recently he signed with WWE. So.
Oh, nice. Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, he just recently signed with WWE, so that's why they're giving him a bigger push now.
Yep, and ladies and gentlemen, we are watching NXT, and this match, so far, I gotta say the NXT matches truly outweigh SmackDown and Raw's matches.
Absolutely.
Without
question.
I like the Takeover New Orleans better than WrestleMania. To be honest.
Yeah. That was
all of it.
I just watched that little exchange, and I thought that was kind of very weak. The first one was great, but as they would do like the rebound, they slowed right down, and I'm like, okay, that's even I could have avoided that move.
Yeah, look at this crap.
All right.
That flat face.
Keep in mind, guys, some of us ahead, some of us are behind, so make sure we know the match is over before we make the announcement.
Yeah. The Brit Am Express are doing
a woman's mass.
and Brit.
They're inbred? What?
You know what was the name of that guy who's Willis on Different Strokes? That's what the referee looks like.
What you talking about, Willis?
No, that's Gary Coleman, the other guy.
Oh, the brother?
Yeah, the brother.
Hold on.
Brother. No, I'm saying he looks just like him. I can't remember the guy's name. Oh, either that or he looks like the off child of Viscera. Except that this kid is slim.
I don't know, but right now, wow, I'm just...
What a tag team match.
Nice set of signature, wow, with a follow-up.
No, the brother's name is actually Willis.
I like
Gary
that.
Coleman.
Nice
Gary Coleman was Arnold.
Yeah, he was. The brother's name in character was Willis, but I forgot the guy's real name.
Todd Bridges.
Todd Bridges, there we go. Meanwhile, back in the wrestling, the British partner of the Brit Am Express.
The person outside the ring that is going against Roderick Strong, if I'm not correct me, Lance, if that is that's Burch, right?
Yeah, Burch is the UK with the UK flag.
Okay, that's what I thought. Just wanted to confirm before I was marking out, because like I said, this guy really has he works great in the ring. You said he had just signed, but wasn't he with NXT for a while before?
He was with NXT for a while, but he never officially signed a contract.
Well, I mean,
He
He was
he,
a
he never
freelancer.
he never signed a full-time contract. He signed like a part-time, like for a few dates here and there. But he's been with NXT for a while.
Guys,
oh,
if you look at this match, how stiff are these blows?
yeah, some of them are pretty stiff. Roderick Strong. Some of the punches were stiff. I think so far Birch, he's thrown a few stiff punches and kicks, but maybe that's still the indie kind of getting brushed off a little bit.
Well, I think they all do, and I think they just want to make it more believable, and which is I'm fine with as long as they don't get hurt.
Oh,
But the match looks excellent. Lance, what do you
I
think?
do have a question for y'all. What y'all think about this Australia Super Showdown we're gonna have October?
Honestly, right now for me, it's too early to make any kind of prediction because it's in October. So, maybe after SummerSlam later on down the road, I'll start giving my thoughts. Right now, it's just an event.
Yeah.
It's gonna be on the
Why is it gonna be
WWE
6 damn
network.
hours? Why is it gonna be 6 damn hours?
It's gonna be on the network 6 damn hours, and if I think about it, wouldn't it start in early morning just for us to watch it?
Yeah, well, you got to
Yes,
get the koalas time to get up,
Well, yeah, it's in Australia, so completely different time zone.
Yeah.
Open
And
hand
if it's a
slaps.
16, I don't think it's a 16-hour event. I think it's a 6-hour event.
Yeah, I said it. Why has it gotta be 6 damn hours?
I think because honestly, if you ask me, I think it's because it's down in Australia. Similar to the situation where they did the quote-unquote the Greatest Royal Rumble, which was the Greatest Royal Fumble. They want to give those fans those few extra hours. So I get it.
By the way, they say it's gonna be Triple H versus Undertaker for the last time.
Didn't they say that at WrestleMania a few years ago?
Yes.
Did they?
No, they say
so.
they say end of an era, but it's kind of feel like the same.
Yeah, yeah.
Beautiful
the
drop kick
Oh, hell yeah.
right in
Oh.
the middle of the ring. Beautiful drop kick, and
They,
now
they,
back
no,
into
they
the
also
armhold.
said end of an era on the announcement. You're right.
Hey guys, real fast. The Birch has a cut on his head.
Yeah, I noticed that.
That's why they had the gloves.
Oh,
That's
This
why
match-
Todd Bridges has the gloves on.
This
I
match
don't-
is very, very, very technical, very strong. I like that. Reminds me of the old British
Ooh, damn.
Bulldogs and the Dream Team,
yeah.
or Heart Foundation.
And I can't really see where the injury is.
It's right on the
I don't know. They're trying.
top right or top left side. You can see it right there. Perfect.
Yeah.
Beautiful match, guys. Keep going.
Yeah. If WWE had their main card guys do tag matches like this, I'd enjoy tag matches a lot more.
Absolutely.
I think that's why NXT is a lot better than the main roster because with NXT they kind of let them spread their wings, so to speak. They give them a little bit more to see what they really can do. Where over at WWE, if you watch a lot of the matches, have gotten rather tame. With the exception of some high-profile matches, the other ones are just kind of like, yeah. With NXT, almost every match, even though it's only an hour, those 3 matches, really count for something.
Yep. Notice another thing, folks. I'm going to tell you right now. The ring is smaller.
Yes, it is.
So, the ring is purposely made small. It's a 16 by 16 by, I would say, by 3 feet to 4 feet. That to make the workers in the ring look big. So, if you're wondering if it's small, yes, it is small. I used to own a 16 by 16.
Smaller than the
ring.
normal WWE ring, I guess.
Yep. Quick shout out to Colton Enfinger and Juan Quinteras. Thanks for watching us, guys. Appreciate it. Again, for the Allen backers, Joseph and Carrie, they are BC Games and more. And George as well. So he's watching us on YouTube.
Yes, he is. And George, pour it up, motherfucker.
Beautiful flip over snap mare on that double head drop or double whatever move. And oh god. I don't know if you call that a spike DDT or...
Oh my god, no, I was talking about the apron move.
Lance, he says, yes sir, Lance.
He's got a bottle of Mad Dog too, so yeah, yippee-ki-yay, bastard.
Holy fuck.
Oh my god, look at this.
Oh, don't spoil.
That's a
Damn!
hard bump.
Did you just check that out?
Yes.
You know,
That's a hard bump.
yeah, so I'm a little behind you. I mean, I'm a little bit ahead of you.
Yeah.
That bump on the ring apron right there, that's the hardest part of the ring, fans. You don't
And he
want
hit
to
the
get...
corner in an
Yeah.
awkward way. It wasn't like flat, like a regular bump.
Now you notice these guys work more
Oh,
as strikers.
shit.
These guys
Everybody try to,
are very
everybody,
much like strikers.
everybody like do arm bars nowadays.
Just like everybody does the spear, you know. Yeah. Even Nikki Cross does the it's the cradle a swinging neck breaker, which is the drifted away by Elias does. So yeah, there's a lot of finishers that people need to change and do something because it's really getting boring.
Everybody does super kicks, DDTs. Yeah.
Well, it's not as original anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Even Drew McIntyre, even though he's currently tagging with Dolph Ziggler, his finishing move is a Claymore, which is pretty much just a running big boot. It's almost like the, not the Gore. What's the move that Sheamus calls it?
White Noise.
No, White Noise is a different one.
You mean the bro kick?
The Bro Kick, thank you, yes.
Okay.
Oh, kick, yeah.
White Noise is like a reverse cradled body
Splash or
slam.
something like that, yeah.
Whew.
Wow. Oh, nice spot. I'm gonna tell you, these guys again. I'm not I'm still learning a lot of the rosters, but these guys really are tearing the house down.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Lorcan and Birch.
Yeah. Hell, every damn body.
Oh, I don't know if you got it yet, guys.
Yep. I seen it.
Okay, the match is not over, but
How is that? Oh, okay. Baby! Bye-bye, baby.
ooh, nice.
Oh! Is he?
Is he? Hmm.
Great back and forth match.
Hell yes.
that's it.
Shit.
Wow.
Ow.
Wow. All I gotta say is wow.
Yeah,
Damn.
even the fans are going nuts.
What the fuck?
Very rarely do you see WWE, main rosters, like go off hook like this.
Well, then again, NXT's always been a little bit different of a crowd than the main roster crowd.
This is true. Is very true. Ooh!
And two, this is a Chicago crowd at the same time.
Yeah, that's true. Mhm.
Yeah. Match over.
Not okay. Hang on. Hadn't quite for me yet. Oh shit. Over.
Over. I'm over like a few seconds after it was over.
Joe, you with us?
Joe. Damn it, Dixie's got him again.
That's right, Joe.
All right, well, the match is over. So right now we have, the Undisputed Era gets the, and we've just seen the replay right now where Adam Cole was ejected from the ring.
Adam Cole, baby.
Yeah, baby.
But it didn't matter though. They still got the win though, and we still the Undisputed Era are still NXT.
It's still undisputed.
Yeah, pretty much. Guys, overall so far, an incredible match, 5-star match. There were some nice spots. There were a couple of little botches, but overall, like I said, 5-star match.
Right.
James, over to you.
I wouldn't say 5-star, but it was a great match. I gave it a 4 and a quarter match. There's just that few botch, but overall, that was a good tag team match.
5 out of 5 bottles of Mad Dog.
And we are back live over on YouTube. Over on our Facebook group page. That's HWR Chat Room, for those of you who are wondering, over on our YouTube channel.
Yep.
And yep. Let's give me one sec, guys.
I still say, of all the tag belts that WWE has, NXT has the best tag belts.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's just a very classic titles. There's no, fancy schmancy.
Not looking like a toy.
Yeah. And, even the fans just gave props to that match overall. And they even... I gotta find my list again, because I keep on forgetting who the fuck's wrestling tonight. It's just that bad. Yeah, they gave Lorcan and Birch, a thumbs up, even though they didn't get the win, but it was still, again, like I said, great match. And this guy, Lars Sullivan, he's just freaky crazy. And Kerry King's in the crowd, even though she didn't get to wrestle tonight.
Oh, look at that. The fact that she uses that telescope just to Watch the match. It's kind of.
You know, that large guy's kind of built like Bruno.
Yeah. This match is I'm really another great match, guys. This is gonna be This is gonna be a high-paced match. This is not gonna be no technological wrestling, no submissions. This is gonna be high-speed, fast-paced, or as Joe calls them, a flippy flop match.
Yep.
Oh hell no! This is gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Ricochet and Velveteen Dream. Are you damn kidding me?
All right,
This
guys,
is gonna be
I am
5-star
back.
match right here.
Joe, I don't know. Did you get a chance to watch the match?
No, I actually went upstairs to get some more beer and kind of get some ice cream. So beer and ice cream, mix them together, make a nice little malt.
Beer
Who won the match?
Undisputed Era retained, but after the match they left. Lorcan and Birch, they stood up, and the fans just kind of gave me, an applaud, because obviously I call it a 5-star match. From beginning to end, that match was great. There were a few little botches, but nothing really to cry about.
Well, and let's
And
say
just
this.
a little shout out. Shout out to George, because he just told me he's having 2 Redneck Gourmet pizzas.
Wow, good. Now you say pizza, and I'm on a freaking diet. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, Joe,
You're on a diet having beer and ice cream.
True.
this
but
next match.
No. He's on a seafood diet. He's seafood.
Exactly.
And he
Now,
eats it.
one thing I gotta say, everybody, I gotta say, my grandkids just went home and they were full of ice cream, chocolate, and everything that goes with sugar. So
Well,
Because
Joe-
Granddad's a heel.
that's a good one, Lance. I gotta remember that.
Joe, this match, I know you're always one for the classic wrestling, technical wrestling, submission wrestling. Well,
This
this
ain't
match
it.
is not going to have it.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what? And Rick, yes, I definitely agree with you. But you know what? Velveteen Dream and Ricochet. This is a hell of a good match. I gotta say, I like Velveteen. I think he's a very skilled guy. Ricochet is incredible. This is going to be another 5-star match. And I gotta say one thing: Velveteen Dream reminds me of Orlando Jordan, but who can work.
Yeah, exactly. Orlando
Let's say
Jordan.
this. Seeing him since Tough Enough, he improved very, very well.
Well,
And this character it helped him.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And that was going to be my point. I don't think it was his wrestling skills that kind of kept him. I think there was that one thing that was missing. Look at The Rock. When he was Rocky Maivia, nobody gave the shit. But when he became The Rock, that persona gave him that push. And then bang, next thing you know, now he's a legend. He's now working over in Hollywood. But just like I said, in general.
Wow. Did you see that? Ricochet just leaped over the top, did a flip, landed on his feet.
Oh yeah, I watched that.
Holy
Yeah,
crap.
that was like, yeah. That guy is literally, I hate to use a pun, take a pun away from AJ Styles,
Oh, wow.
but he is phenomenal.
Wow.
Oh shit, love it. I love it.
Oh my god, look at that.
That is fucking incredible. Hands fucking down. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. That is awesome.
Is he channeling his inner Hulk Hogan?
Yeah, clearly. And I can only wonder if Hulk Hogan's thinking is like, oh, brother, what did I do?
Oh, brother, yeah. Oh, brother.
In an instant, at first I thought it was Dennis Rodman for a moment. This is a little bit.
This personally will be.
I need the black dude.
Yeah, well, exactly. Because, let's be honest.
And slightly homophobic.
George, yes, it is. The beer and the ice cream, it's a nice floaty taste. I mean, you think cold beer affects your head? Ice cream with cold beer affects it worse. But I gotta say, from Chicago, And so we hope that everybody will be part with us also on that. Quick shout out to George, who's been really active. Definitely the Allen Backers, BC Games and more, Colton Ellenfinger and Juan Quinterias. Thanks for being part of the group. Kayla Hodge was here earlier. There, look at this. This guy is really channeling Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan has to be in the back.
Brother, yeah. Oh, brother. Brother?
Well,
That was my point earlier, is because, like, everybody was ridiculing Hulk Hogan for being racist, and here he is, an African-American who is, obviously paying tribute to Hulk Hogan.
Hell, even the shirt said it. Great, still over.
Yep.
wow, look at Ricochet's entrance.
Yeah.
And
I think that's
again,
like
Yeah, they
Christopher-
actually gave
I
him
think he
the,
has like Christopher Daniels thing on.
Somebody get that man a martini.
I think he already
Like
had a
Green
couple
Apple
martinis in the back.
Oh, okay, I get the fallen angel thing. Okay.
Tell me about the green apple tea.
Yeah.
Dream of Mania is running wild, brother.
Look at the wings on the back. If that ain't a tribute to Christopher Daniels, the fallen angel.
Yeah, that's it.
This is going to be a class act match, and I gotta say,
So basically, it's Hulk Hogan versus Christopher Daniels, but in two different forms.
exactly. George over in the HWR show on YouTube says he, obviously he probably just took his Hulk of vitamins, which is
Bro,
the
He took steroids?
Velveteen Dream probably has those chewable vitamins that WWE now has.
Yeah, those anabolic vitamins.
Dr. Kevorkian knows well.
Joe.
Somebody
They're trying to
tweeted.
get juiced up, not die.
Somebody says, "What you gonna do when Velveteen declares your dream over, brother?"
Join TNA.
Well, they could put it like this. I will honestly say I see these two guys, and they're going to be your next main event guys. Look at that! Look at that washboard chest.
On both of them.
Yeah.
Now I've been trying to cut some weight. I
too.
wish my abs looked like that.
These guys.
earlier
These guys.
Earlier today, during the first part of the broadcast, Carrie Allenberger, she's Mrs. A, says she never thought she would ever root for Jinder Mahal during regarding the Roman Reigns versus Jinder Mahal match for tomorrow night. Again, here we are, two not only two good gimmicks, but two solid workers, and we're gonna see where this goes,
Brother.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, Money in the Bank's really going to have to up their game. Because there have been plenty of times.
They always have trouble best in NXT.
Yeah, absolutely. But, it's Money in the Bank, so ladder matches are going to be involved. So, ladder matches usually grab people's attentions. Two of them. The women's Money in the Bank ladder matches, they do take some bumps, but not as many as the guys tend to take.
Also,
The question is, will Alexa bust a tit?
right? Over in the HWR chat room, we're gonna give a quick shout out to Johnny
Yeah.
Suede and Terry Boyer for liking our broadcast so far. Thank you guys again. NXT Takeover HWR is right here Saturday night, and we are not streaming the pay-per-view, but we were giving you our match-by-match comments as well as results. And Rick, I'm gonna say this is gonna be another 5-star match.
Absolutely. I'm actually spending more time actually watching this.
Then talking to us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hell, they even have a 5-star referee, Drake Unger.
There you go.
former winner of Best of the Best in CZW.
Mr. Ronda Rousey referee right there.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And again, folks, we're watching this. This is now Ricochet.
Oh,
Oh, beautiful rollover. Ricochet with a headlock on Velveteen Dream in the middle of the ring. Looks like Velveteen is going to heel. He's pulling the ear, and now switching, and he put a headlock on. And now they're just backing up, throwing in the rope.
Yeah.
Velveteen Dream shoulder
Wow.
block Ricochet.
Some nice back and forth transition.
Yep.
That was a nice
Yeah.
set. This is
Here we go,
almost like a
crisscross.
stalemate.
Here's a crisscross spin
It's
and
a stalemate.
Ricochet kick
Whoa.
landed
Well.
on his feet.
Yeah.
Well, it is freaking Ricochet. They call him Ricochet for a reason.
Now, see, I could go for the. Whoa, beautiful exchange.
Yeah.
Wow,
See,
look
again,
at this.
I'm still a little bit ahead of you. The first exchange that they did prior to that, I noticed I kind of had a little bit of a sloppy ending, but
Rick,
despite
Rick,
that,
Rick, guys, did you notice? The fans are alive. They're actually clapping. Not
They-
like a
yeah,
regular
well-
pay-per-view.
just
Yeah.
Yes.
the opening match,
Wonderful, yes.
in the tag team match, prior to this, again, the fans were going nuts. Ooh,
Exactly, but they're alive. They're alive.
They're alive. The crowd is alive.
They're not
Cancel
cardboard
it.
cutouts.
that was an ugly bump.
Damn.
Yes.
I don't know if that was kind of like a botch or if that was like a well-planned spot, but
I think that's a well planned.
Yeah, that's
spot.
well
yeah,
planned.
that was
Yeah.
holy shit.
Oh, yep, beautiful. Again, folks, this is incredible. Following this, I will be doing my Scoldrings Realm podcast right after it. And I'll be trying out a couple of new games as well. But we're watching NXT's TakeOver. This is kind of the pre-HWR show. Then tomorrow we are doing the Money in the Bank. Now, we had some bad technical difficulties earlier in our regular show, so some of you probably didn't get our picks, but we will say them before we go off the air.
I wouldn't say we had technical issues. I'd say just shit got interesting.
Exactly. Again, Velveteen Dream versus Ricochet, a great match so far.
Yeah.
Back and forth. This is one thing NXT is great for. You're not going to see too much one-sided. You're going to see two good talents working together.
Well, and I think the reason for that is, again, WWE, unfortunately, they have a 3-hour, like Raw's a 3-hour show, so they have too much time to burn. Where in NXT, it's only 1 hour, so they have to make those matches count. They'll do, like I said, Inside Out, they'll do 3 matches, and then they'll do some promos in between. So that hour is, a fully, it reminds us, almost of the wrestling of the days of old, where it was like a 1 hour show on like TBS.
Did you guys catch that? Velveteen Dream just did the Rude Awakening from Ravishing
Yeah.
Rick Rude, even the hip wiggles. I love that. He tribute to the old school. And there you go, trash talking your opponent. Tell him to get up and then hit him back down. This is what separates NXT from Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah. It separates sports entertainment from wrestling.
Thank you, Lance.
Well, and again, like I said, I think none of us can say that enough. But when you get up to the WWE, the main roster, everything's channeled back. Only because I think unlike on the NXT, they do have a busy schedule. Raw and SmackDown, the main roster, they are working nonstop, so they kind of have to You know, they can't do all these super over-the-top moves for every show and the house shows and this and that. And I think that's why a lot of the pay-per-views are really starting, or the main roster pay-per-views are starting to kind of fade. Because Raw and SmackDown, they have to keep that heat so strong, and by the time the pay-per-views come, we've already seen it's either dragged out, we just want to see it end, or it's
something that we've seen 50 times over.
Exactly.
Before, a few minutes ago, Velveteen Dream did a step over the top and landed outside the ring on Ricochet again. Very well done. And guys, look who's in the corner. Look who's outside again. Weird Al Yankovic. And he's with an Amish person and Rick's clone.
Green shirt that looks like Rick.
Yeah, Rick's clone. We're going to call him Rick's clone.
How the fuck does that guy look like me?
He got the soul patch and he's probably bald.
So soul patch and bald means that I look like
Kinda.
Really? Okay. Let me see if that works somehow. I'm trying to figure out where that works.
Hey, don't complain. You're in the front row.
Yeah.
Well, there is
And I
that.
only paid $10 for it.
You're probably gonna be in the front row tomorrow night too.
Yeah. Hey, don't complain. James is a referee at times.
Most of the time. And usually of a Divas match.
Exactly.
Well, then if you want to do it that way, 2 steps over, there's Devon Dudley in blue.
Yeah.
Get the tables!
Testify.
Ooh.
That's bad.
Hold on. Nice spot's coming up. What? Hold. Oh, okay. Not a bad move, but not what I expected. I expected something a lot more stellar.
Not like a shooting star press from the freaking top rope into 2 random guys.
What?
Oh.
Nice.
Again, folks, wow, what a match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful, off the
Is any
ropes.
of the background noise coming through?
I don't hear
What
any, a little bit. I can hear something.
Oh! Shades of Rey Mysterio.
Exactly.
No.
I didn't say what.
I love this. What a hell of a match between these two guys. You gotta love it.
Wait. Joe enjoying a spot monkey.
Nice.
But you know what, Lance? Yes, there are spot monkeys, but you know what? Unlike the other spot monkeys, they pace it out. You know what? They kind of let it go. They don't like spot. These guys do spot, technical wrestling moves, and then spot. You know, then they'll go into it. Off the ropes, kick to the chest by Velveteen Dream. Both go back and forth. Nice neck breaker by Ricochet. Nice flip into a pinning combination. 1, 2, and a kick out by Velveteen Dream.
You know, and here's the thing. You know, a couple of years, or I'll say even a year and a half ago, when Apollo Crews was down here, he was doing great, and I had high hopes for him. And then he goes up to the main roster and unfortunately turns to shit. And, you know, there are times when you see wrestlers like Seth Rollins, which was the first NXT champion, and is now a main event status. Same thing you could say about...
I think with this is like, I would say this, Apollo Crews, he wasn't in NXT for that long. While with Seth Rollins, he was in the developmental for a while.
Yeah, and I think also NXT at the time wasn't on the network, so you had to like. I had no idea where to find it. Oh, nice!
Yes, beautiful.
Oh.
Absolutely beautiful.
Did you catch the top rope move?
Oh,
Yep.
oh. Oh,
That was fucking incredible.
dang.
Wow. Wow. Incredible.
It's not over yet.
I don't know if Joe's caught the spot yet.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm just flabbergasted how these. I'm watching this, and I'm just flabbergasted with these two guys.
Did you catch the top rope?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
okay, so-
my mouth is just wide open with these guys.
Yeah, that was a nice Death Valley bomb from the top. Well, it's an avalanche. I don't know if it was from the top or from the second rope, but I was like, holy shit. These two are just letting it all hang out. Oh! Oh my God!
Oh, uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh, no. Oh, no. Ow! Ow! Ow!
and
Ow!
fans are coming unhinged. Oh.
Oh my damn. Shit.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Okay, anybody that says wrestling's fake, tell me how you fake that.
You don't fake that. The hit.
I'm just saying.
Oh my God!
How do you fake that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Joe, how do you fake that?
You can't fake that. That's legitimately hitting yourself.
Ow.
That's a hit on the outside.
Yeah. And they're showing it again. Wow.
15-foot ledge, basically.
Wow.
Boom.
All I can say, guys, is it is an incredible match right now. These two definitely deserve all the accolades that they have because again, this is a hell of a match. I gotta say, I'm just flabbergasted by watching these. The fans are on their feet. Holy crap! Fans are on their feet.
And over on YouTube, I want to give a shout out to Wicked133 for joining us. Thank you, Wicked. Please, put all your thoughts on not only the match or just the show in general. Give us your thoughts, what you think of what's going on in NXT TakeOver.
Yeah.
If you guys are not watching it, you're missing one fucking hell of a show.
Absolutely, what a great match whatsoever. This is professional wrestling at its best.
Hell yes.
And I'm gonna say this harkens back to the old Ricky Steamboat Macho Man days. Brother.
Perverted uncle.
Distant cousin.
Oh, well, and
Beautiful move on Velveteen Dream.
yes, that is his rolling Death Valley driver.
Wow.
That's his finisher.
No, I thought the elbow was the finisher.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
the Macho Man
Macho
elbow.
elbow.
That's
the purple Rainmaker.
God, what a match. And Lance, you called it. They're only a few matches, but they're long and they're entertaining.
Exactly. Entertaining, how wrestling should be.
And the people are alive, fans. They're alive. They're not cardboard cutouts.
They're alive. They're alive.
I've been excited for this since the ladder match. That's all. I was freaking out of my seat within a minute.
Oh, that super kick, kind of grazed him. I don't know if that was a botch or what.
And I think that was just I think that was just their doing.
Yes, they do. Yeah.
Oh,
Good chain wrestling.
good chain. Exactly. What the hell? Look at this.
It was a miss.
Oh,
That's
beautiful.
original.
Back in the hair. That would have been nice. Harken back to Eddie Guerrero versus Chris Benoit. Look at it. Oh, boot to the face. My God. What? This is another top
Did you check
five-star
out
match.
that fucking DDT?
Yeah. Oh, my God.
It was almost like a tilt-a-whirl, inverted fucking DDT. It was weird. It was like, holy fuck.
I don't want to jinx this, but this has the makings of a 5-star card.
Absolutely.
I mean, hell, the tag match, this match.
I thought
If the
I
women's
really
and the other match come up, this could be 5-star.
Definitely.
I thought after watching New Orleans, I'm like, yeah, nothing gonna top this. This one, yeah, this might top that.
Shit.
Thank you, George. Our commentary is 10 times better than Michael Cole or any other group. Look at this. Everybody is standing on their feet, giving these two an applause. Again, this is not add-on graphics in the back. This is not Photoshop crowds. This is not 2K17, 18, 19 characters in the back.
Aside from Weird Al, who's just kind of sitting there looking like, yay.
He's one of those aliens.
Oh, shit!
Golly.
Damn.
Ricochet just stole a page out of Velveteen's book.
Damn.
My God, look at this. This is an incredible match.
Oh, here it comes.
Yep.
Oh, shit, howdy.
Oh, no, holy shit.
Oh.
I thought he was going for his finishing move. You know what I'm talking about, James.
Yeah. That's what I thought too, but
No,
This is
I
again.
gave the
Hold on,
Velveteen
guys.
Dream.
Here, these guys are giving not only a 5-star performance, but they are, just showing the main card, the main roster. Macho Man Elbow.
This is NXT going to the main roster going, bitches, beat this.
Exactly. Holy Christ.
And that's what Triple H wants, though. He wants to see. Oh, he's fucking crazy. He's going to do what I think he's going to do.
Because
Oh,
there's been times the main roster has been pissed that they got to follow NXT cards.
I disagree.
No, they've even said it before that there have been cards where I think it was like a Survivor Series or something.
Yeah.
Survivor Series always sucks. I hate Survivor. Out of all the pay-per-views, I can honestly say that's the one that I hate the least.
Oh!
What the fuck is he gonna do? Hold on.
Don't tell me.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Wow.
Beautiful.
Ouch.
Ow. That's all I gotta say about that is ouch.
Yeah, and here comes.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
Oh, damn.
Yep. And guys, again,
Oh!
for you fans that are listening in, we will be live again tomorrow night for Money in the Bank. Again, the roster.
Match is over.
Yep, match is over.
Not quite here yet.
It's over here.
Yeah. Oh my God.
It's in.
Wow.
These two. These
Five
two.
star. 5-star.
Absolutely, a second 5-star match.
Out of 2 matches.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
What's the name? I think it's like is it the 630 or something like that, or?
What's that?
Yeah, that's
I'm asking Lance the name of the finisher. I know it's like a not a 360, but like a.
I don't know. But I will be
It's
right
like-
back. I need to hit the bathroom
Yeah,
before.
Basically, I'm just gonna call it the flipping senton. It's like
The 6:30. No.
6:30. Thank you. That was what I was looking for. The number. I'm like, I knew it wasn't 360, and it was like, so. But again, thank you.
You know what? Again, a great match. Ricochet definitely is your winner, but you can't take nothing away from Velveteen Dream. But again, these guys are they work their asses off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I can definitely see both these guys eventually being up to the roster. They're pushing Ricochet right now because Ricochet, for the most part, to the fans are, he's got that cult following. Where Velveteen Dream, he really wasn't. I don't think he was that popular. I mean, he did the Tough Enough, and he was eliminated quickly.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But since he, came into NXT on the scene, he's been getting the push of his own. So, but that move, look at that.
This is what Drew McIntyre tweeted about like 30-some minutes ago. I suggest the Raw roster check out NXT TakeOver tonight. Ask yourself if you're working hard enough and truly deserve to be part of the #1 roster in the world. If the answer is no, this show will be a harsh wake-up call of the talent coming for you if we don't eliminate you first.
Drew has actually said something that I actually agree with. That the main roster, the Raw roster, when he came there, they're not competitive backstage and trying to everybody doesn't want to put on the best match. They're just more stuck with the status quo. Which, if everybody was hungry and wanted to be the best of the roster, we'd probably get better shows.
Yeah.
Dream.
Now, let me ask you, Joe. You've been in the independent scene for quite some time. Would you say you've seen any kind of matches like that on the indie scene? Joe?
Joseph. Damn it, Dixon's got it.
I can hear the show in the background, guys.
That ain't me. I'm
That
muted.
was just me watching somebody that did like in a crowd. That was in a crowd showing a video. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I know, but sometimes the audio of Facebook is a little inattentive about that.
Yeah.
We'll beat
It
you
was like
later.
a third of a second.
Wait, hold on. Let me mute myself while I'm watching the video. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. And remember, everybody, tomorrow night, the main card starts at 6 Central, 7 Eastern.
Now, this match, again, another match I'm looking forward to. Shayna Baszler against Nikki Cross, the unpredictable one. She is definitely a wild card. Basically, it's a wild card versus the Queen of Spades.
Two crazy bitches.
Shayna is anything but crazy. She is focused and she is driven. Not easy on the eyes, but aside from that, she definitely has promise.
Yeah. Well, I know what the problem is. She has no eyebrows.
No, she has no body shape. Even without a mouthpiece. I mean, she usually wrestles with a mouthpiece, so it kind of looks, but, I mean, I've seen a couple of, times where she was actually dressed up, and she didn't look half bad. I think it's, she's not coming out with any real makeup on. And like you said, yeah, she has her eyebrows. She's pretty much shaven. But it's not like she's with, I think, again, she almost reminds you, like I said, of China.
Yeah.
Just
you don't think she has a dick.
Well, whether she does it, I don't know.
Because everybody thought China was a dude. at least in my middle and high school.
No, well, I knew she wasn't a female. She just wasn't an attractive. Well, I knew she was a female, just wasn't an attractive one. And then she got the facelift and this and that, and
yeah,
it didn't help. But
the double D's.
Yeah.
And the
she also had a facial change.
Yeah.
She had like a realignment of her jaw.
Yeah.
Well. Yeah, I'm really looking for the outcome of this match. I don't think Nikki, either Nikki Cross or Shia Baszler is ready for the main roster. So I think this match is just going to be for another notch in Shia Baszler's, and her, another notch on her belt, so to speak.
Yeah.
Joseph, are you have abandoned us?
Joe. See, fans, what a beer and ice cream float will do to you.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to take a short break myself. I'm going to take a... This match I plan on really paying attention to.
Okay.
Not to mention, I need to smoke.
Toke it up. I gotta say, Nikki Cross has nice tits. What? I'm off. Yeah, James, I'm off. Yeah.
I didn't say anything. I was just laughing. I didn't say anything. You said it, not I.
Yes.
Wonderful, yeah.
Yes, they are. Wanna motorboat them.
Alright, guys, I am back, and it looks like we are at the Matt Truck versus the Lunatic.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Nikki Cross ain't that bad looking.
Hell no, got nice titties too.
That's a big factor.
Yeah. Not too. They're not too big, not too small. Just nice. They fit. They fit her.
No, Lance, they're just right.
Exactly. Make you want to go. Blah, 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 blah.
You know, we talk about Charlotte being Reed Flair.
Yeah, but Nikki, it looks like if you put some makeup on her, she'd look pretty. She'd look pretty nice.
No, I mean the way she is, she's fine too. I'm talking about the Matt Truck that got destroyed. That looks like she's a lesbo. I'm sorry.
Hey, Queen of the Dealers, can you confirm or deny?
Yeah, right?
I can deny that.
That she's not a lesbo.
Yes, I can deny that.
There's nothing wrong with it if it's a guy watching them do it, but...
Yeah, that's just good, clean fun.
Yeah. Will is from Different Strokes. He's so excited to be there.
James, you're so glad you don't a referee in NXT, aren't you?
Yeah, Nikki Cross got she's well built.
Yeah.
You know what I was really surprised is that they don't have the female referee.
I gotta ask, how tall is Nikki Cross?
Huh?
How tall is Nikki Cross?
Hold on.
Well, she's small. She looks like she's small. What the hell? She looks like she's ready to squeeze. Well, let Nikki, there's nothing there to squeeze.
No, that booty.
Well, no, if she's trying to squeeze, like anything on Shayna, whatever.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah, that's just nothing. That's just something. That's just muscle. That's a dude.
Hey, you can squeeze muscle too.
Yeah, but they have to bounce. Like Nikki Cross she bounces. You know, she's as small. She's as small as Alexa Bliss.
Nikki Cross is 5'2".
Wow,
Delightful.
Oh, my
I
wife
can't
is
help it. I
5'2".
like women. It is what it is.
Yeah,
Yes.
And
I was
for those
checking.
who are
I
wondering,
was checking.
yes, I would.
She's an inch taller than Selena Vega.
Wow.
And for those who are wondering, yes, I would. And you have no idea.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the NXT's Women's Championship, and Shayna Baszler versus Nikki Cross. And it has been, Shayna's been off her game because she's dealing with a lunatic. You know,
Talk about mind over mind over matter.
Oh, mind over muscle.
Mind over matter.
Yeah, well, you know, the psych games. I mean, look at Jake the Snake Roberts. He was never one of the biggest guys, but he knew how to get in people's heads.
Yeah.
And I know. Don't get me wrong. I would not put.
Shit.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. There's a.
Ow.
And that's not covering. That's not plastic or gym mat. That's mesh.
Metal. Or diamond plate or whatever you want to call it.
That's metal. Regardless what it is, that's metal.
That's ow. Damn.
Ooh.
Yep. Oh, here we go. See now, my God, pull up your pants, girl, lady, whatever you are.
I gotta say, main roster. Take notes.
Take notes. The main
What?
roster should be like, that's it. We're going home.
Oh yeah.
Forget the Money in the Bank. It's over.
Yeah.
Again, when you have one match that's a 5-star match, a 5-star tag match, followed by a 5-star singles match, these two are going to have to take it. They're either going to have to do a 5-star technical match, or they're just going to have to. It's pure gimmick, and they have to do a pure gimmick because Nikki Cross is a gimmick.
Yeah, but I think this is, like I said, yeah, this is definitely going to be the MMA fighter over the lunatic.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be a 5-star match. From what I've seen, there are some nice spots, but, it's not like the last match, Velveteen Dream versus Ricochet, where it was non-stop action, spot after spot after spot.
Well, let me tell you something. Nikki Cross is just daring Shayna to keep hitting her. This is that Lance. Lance, isn't this kind of a bitch that you've got to be careful of? That you bring home and it's like, I just want to get hit. Come and spank me.
You don't want to know about my personal life, Joe.
All right, so we'll leave it at that.
I have a few restraining orders against some women. I'll just leave it at that.
That's because you spanked them too hard. Beautiful back suplex.
No, I have them against them because.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah,
what?
He dates the crazy chick. He gets the crazy chicks, but yeah, he has a restraining order or something.
Sometimes it gets a little much when you have to palm a blade every damn time.
Well, let me just say this: this match is incredibly done, and these two are going at it now. Beautiful clothesline from Nikki Cross on Shayna Baszler. Another, I don't know what that was. I think it was a forearm, and stomping her in the corner. Old mud, a good mud stomping right there.
Kick her in the ass.
The next move you see off the top rope is like, yeah.
Beat your titties. Beat your titties.
Yeah, there you go. Hit those boobies. Well, Lance, she's kicking Shayna in the ass, but she's gonna have an ass to be kicked.
Oh yeah, there is that.
Beautiful top rope splash, a la Ricky Steamboat.
Really? I disagree.
Full body.
I thought the full body splash was just kind of like she just kind of leaped off, and I think even fucking James Ellsworth could have caught her.
No, but that's it. That's exactly a Ricky Steamboat.
Damn.
Oh God! Right on the ring apron. Again, fans, if you don't know, that ring apron is the hardest part of the ring. That's where the girders go across. And look at that face, Lance. Delightful.
Yeah. No Miss Bliss, but kinky.
Yeah, I would like to see Alexa Bliss take on Nikki Cross. I think that'll be a cool fight. Oh my God! I don't know if that was a running kick or a knee. Shayna Baszler did this running kick or something. I tell you, what? Shayna, yeah, she needs to go join Star Trek. She looks like a Klingon. They don't need the makeup for her. She already has it.
And if you want to go check out Shayna Baszler's website, it's Brazers.com.
Yeah.
And if you hit the wrong website, we are not responsible.
Absolutely. And again, fans, we are broadcasting live, both dual broadcasts here on Facebook at HWR Chat Room and on the YouTube page at #HWR Show. So check us out on both. Join us, like and subscribe on both channels. Give us that thumbs up. Send us your comments because we really want to hear from you. And now, Shayna's really, Nikki Cross is pulling that hair. That beautiful. Well, almost. There we go. Here we go. Lock. She's got. Is that like a version of the Kimura lock?
No, that's a rear naked. That's a rear naked choke.
It's the same thing. They call why they call Samoa Joe's Kikita clutch. It looks like just a grapevine, a sleeper hold.
Yep.
That's a quick way to put somebody out. Hey, it looks like Nikki might be popping out of that top.
Hey, quiet. We got to make sure that happens.
Yeah. That'd be wonderful, yes.
Definitely. Our referee, Willis from Different Strokes, is definitely, trying to see what's going on.
You just see, she's out.
And she's kind of laughing it off while she's drifting away. Oh my God! Look at that face. That's a face. That's a face. King
Only a mother
Bumble
could take.
It's over here. So.
Yep, it's over.
Yep.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the winner and still retains her championship, Shayna Baszler, on with a pretty much a chokehold, a sleeper hold on Nikki Cross. It wasn't a 5-star match, but it wasn't bad either.
It wasn't 5 stars. It was probably 4.5.
Yeah. I gotta say one thing. I definitely
give it a
these
4.
These two. I gotta say one thing. These two definitely gave it their all, considering what they were fighting up against. And you look at it. Nikki Cross got that beautiful gimmick.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
the fans are standing up again. Fans are standing up for this.
Which, hey, they should be.
Now, I admit, Joe, that they kind of had to live up to the potential of the past couple of matches, which are 5-star. But even still, on its own, not a bad match. But if I want to compare to so far what we've had, I gotta give it a 3.5.
Absolutely.
I'll put it like this: compared to any of the main roster matches from the women.
Yes.
I agree to that.
No, I wouldn't agree to that either. No, because you know what? With the there have been some exceptional women's title matches, and just women's matches. So
I'll give you that one. I will give you that.
I think that's an unfair assessment. These guys,
compared to a majority of the main roster matches.
Kayla Hobbs.
Expect this be a rematch in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Probably. Uh-oh. Are we about to get in trouble by Kayla?
Yeah, no, Kayla posted on the HWR chat room, Rusev dresses up like a clown for Daniel Bryan's daughter's birthday. So
that's just nice.
Yeah, that's
just cool. I mean, hell, one year my dad had one of the guys that was part of his company come over here as Santa Claus. So that's just cool. That's just co-work.
Yeah, that's something that, again, cool. This is what separates WWE wrestlers from other wrestlers, because they know they take full advantage of pretty much any sort of media.
That's just a good co-worker, is what that is.
Exactly. And ladies and gentlemen, we are watching NXT TakeOver from Chicago, and
who is Keith Lee?
Who is Keith Lee?
Yeah, he's in the crowd. Right now they're promoting him.
Well,
there's EC3.
He's an indie guy.
Yeah, there is EC3 who's probably upset that he's not on this card.
Yeah, I think he already did that on the kickoff show, saying what he was. I think he was kind of like bitching about why he wasn't on the main show. Not on the main show, but why he's not wasn't on the card.
Keith Lee, I don't know who he is, but he's
Football player, maybe?
yeah, he has to be.
I mean, because he ain't a worker. I mean, hell, he had a grade in his hair.
He was in Ring of Honor for a bit, and then he went to Evolve and Pro Wrestling Guerrilla.
Does that mean he signed the contract?
Yeah, he signed. He signed in May. He had a match. He had a match at WrestleMania Access. Let's see.
Uh-huh.
So basically, his WrestleMania match with Cassius Ohno at Access was his tryout match, and they signed him in May. So now they just officially say, "Hey, he's not on TV now."
Now this, again, we're on the main event, guys. And
No, I thought there was
oh no, that's it. This is a very short card.
I thought
No.
we had,
There is one more match after this.
Do we have?
They have the
Gulag
street
and,
fight after this.
Ciampa.
Oh, the street fight. That's right.
They basically doing the same thing they did in New Orleans. This is before the match between
God.
Gargano and Ciampa.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I really am not looking forward to that. This match right here. So far, everything's been top notch.
Yeah.
But the street fight. It's gonna be the same result that it had last time.
Uh-huh.
Hopefully, it will completely end the feud altogether.
This dude here, the dude that's going up against,
Aleister Black,
yeah, the dude that's going
Sullivan.
looks like a mix between George the Animal Steel and Bruno.
I wouldn't. Yeah, the only thing is he'd go right through fucking.
No, I'm just saying, he's got the body of Bruno
Oh
with a
yeah.
little steroids, and the face of George the Animal Steel, and the beard of what's that? Some bitch from ACW that Roadkill.
Oh yeah. He could be the next Kane.
Mayor of Knoxville?
No, I'm talking about fucking Lars Sullivan, you ass. And if he's listening, I want to give a quick shout out to Jack Evans, where I don't know if somebody just came back, but
That's me. Sorry.
yep, no, I want to give a shout out to Jack Evans, where I talked about CM Punk's loss, and he even said I'd cop a 15-minute for an ass kicking for good money, and he's preaching to the
Damn
choir.
right.
You get paid to get your ass kicked for about like 10 minutes, sure. Go ahead.
No, I'm glad that the UFC didn't do the whole gimmick thing between the Green Ranger and CM Punk. That would have just hurt that company.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a new entrance.
Oh, that's
That-
goodness. That's it.
Yeah.
That's been the same entrance.
No, but just really, I never saw him like like raised up like that.
Yeah, that's always his entrance.
Is it okay?
Aw, that sucks. Bottle empty.
You know what? I didn't even open my beer.
I've seen him come out. All right. Anyways, I'm not gonna argue. You watch NXT far more often than I do.
Yeah.
No, he even did that raise up thing in New Orleans.
He did that. He's been doing that all the time. The raise up stuff is his thing.
Well, James, I'm just saying the last time I watched NXT was New Orleans, and he did that.
Yeah.
Like I said, I watch NXT. I don't watch it on weekends religiously, but I know when like an NXT takeover comes up, I'll go back like 3 or 4 episodes and watch those episodes so I can kind of see where the storyline's going.
Yeah. I would watch NXT, but it's like right when I'm doing my Wednesday night show.
Well, like I said, you can go back and you can even look at it on demand.
Yeah.
And like I said, if you have a couple of hours, it's like, what am I going to do for the next couple of hours? Even if I'm doing something, I just kind of keep it running in the background.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll do that, and sometimes I won't. Depends on what mood I'm in.
Yeah.
On how good because they put a lot of wrestling on TV right now.
Yeah, and again, I agree. There's so much wrestling you can watch. That's why I don't watch. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say,
Somebody go.
That's why, like I said, I'll watch Raw, I'll watch SmackDown, I watch NXT. Like I said, I do a catch up. And when it comes to the Impact, I like to watch Impact, try to keep up with it. I have Ring of Honor, but by that time, I'm like, I've seen enough. I've always wanted to watch Ring of Honor, and now I haven't. Summer's coming, and I'd rather go out and party or go to a cookout and just have a good time as opposed to sit down and watch wrestling.
Yeah, that's kind of the same deal with me. I'd rather go out and enjoy the weather and all that now than sit back and watch. And I gotta say, I'm kind of out of touch when it comes to the NXT and stuff. But I gotta say, Aleister Black versus Vladimir Kolov's son. I think that's a.
I thought it was George Animal Steel.
Yeah, or Soda Popinski from the old Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
Oh God.
Damn.
Oh Lord. I'm about to open up the Stone Cold beer.
I'm damn near done with a bottle of Mad Dog. You're wagging behind.
Its name for the record is Lars Sullivan.
Lars Sullivan, there you go.
Maybe he should get Kevin to be his manager.
Think of Kevin Sullivan.
Yeah.
Alright.
He looks more like Lars Anderson than Lars Sullivan.
Anderson.
Now I'm telling you, man, Vladimir Kolov looks like had sex with Braun Strowman, and this is the end result. Or
if you want to think about that, go for it, Joe.
Yeah.
But I'd rather not think about that.
Well, let's see here. Soda Popinski is standing in the middle of the ring with.
Damn, he needs some dental work.
Yeah. Well, who he reminds me of now too? The guy Jaws from the old James Bond movies.
Yeah.
Oh. Look, and he wears those old school red tights. That's like, I'm telling you, old Russian style. It's Nikolai Volkov's grandson. It's what happens when Vladimir Kozlov has a kid with Nikolai Volkov.
This is very interesting beer, I tell you this.
Beautiful move. Already outside. They're taking it up a notch. They are taking it all.
That's what she said.
Absolutely. Well, you know what, Rick? You know, is this the main event match?
No, got a street fight.
All right. So think about this. You know, here's another two guys that have to take it up a notch.
Well, they should. It's this brand's world championship. You know?
Absolutely. Uh-oh. Wife's calling. Be right back.
Uh-oh. Don't upset the wife now.
I swear I didn't do it.
This time.
Wow.
You sure?
They are making Aleister Black definitely is an uphill battle for him. Usually he's the dominant one. And now he's just getting tossed around by, Lars Sullivan. Joe, I don't know if we talked about this before.
His wife, he's off attending to his wife right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually just watching the video of Rusev as a clown. It's funny.
You know, what time did they give a time when it would be in Australia?
You can probably do a timeline.
No, they said what time it would be kicking off there. Because I know, like, when it's morning here, it's night there. And hopefully, when we can actually, or if it's actually possible, we won't have. If we're covering that, it won't be having many technical issues as we did with the Saudi Arabia show. That, and I won't damn near get myself food poisoning.
Yeah. Right now it's 9:35 p.m. Eastern time, my time, and over down in Australia, it's 11:35 a.m.
Now I'm talking about for when that would start.
I don't know yet. Very little information is known. The only thing that is known is that they're having a superstar 6-hour match. No matches have, to my knowledge, has been set. The timeline, everything, it's just all they've been doing.
The only
is
match
promos.
that actually has been confirmed is Triple H Undertaker.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you. You are correct.
And like I say, hopefully, when we start covering that, we won't have. Joe won't have somebody cut his internet with the true service.
Exactly. Holy.
Honestly, I think that would just be, like do like a hangout, on that one. Because again, some of the matches would be like, yeah, whatever, we can care less.
What the card is.
Well, also, guys, you got to remember one other thing too. It depends on the day, because
Saturday.
Oh, it's on a Saturday. Oh, then I'm off.
Yeah, but again,
Saturday in the morning.
Always off, but it just means you don't have to work.
Yeah.
But keep in mind that Australia is 14 hours ahead of us.
Yeah.
Eastern time.
It just depends on what time they do, or else it's.
Yeah,
roll out of bed and. Well, I don't know. I can make some pancakes.
No, like I said, it would probably it would probably be taped, or if they decided to go live.
Well, remember, it is 6 hours.
But
yeah.
Again, let's say even if they did it with us, probably would do. Let's say they did like a start time of 2 a.m. 2 p.m. again, like I said, you gotta try to do the math, and
I'm trying to figure out where the hell they're going to do it.
they said I forget what the announcement was.
Because I know there ain't very many big arenas in Australia.
They're having a Superstar on October 6th.
There's a cricket stadium.
Yeah, Melbourne Cricket Centre, and that's in
Oh,
Melbourne,
okay.
Australia.
Okay.
The
Yeah,
Iconics are happy, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, here we go off the ropes, and again, Aleister Black. He's being overpowered by this monster. You know, this is the NXT's version of a monster. You know?
Well, yeah,
Well,
and again,
I hate to see that some bitch pissed off at me coming in the street.
Yep, Soda Popinski is doing a hell of a match right here.
Yeah.
yeah.
He's
Granted, I'm probably the same size as him, but yeah.
Brother.
Like I said, this is a good match, but it's still lacking something.
Yeah.
You know, when you had those first 2 matches or 3 matches, it was like a holy shit, oh my god, wow, you know. And this is kind of I don't know.
Still better than anything we're gonna see tomorrow night, probably.
Oh yeah, I'm not denying the quality of the match, but I'm just saying compared to the previous matches, I expect a lot more. Ooh, oh, ouch.
Nice.
Oh, you know, but then this is to be expected. This is a big man versus little man match, so
Are
it's like
you
more
kidding
big
us?
man
Black?
versus little less big man.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think Aleister Black is what 6'4"?
Oh,
6'4",
He
6'2", something like
He
that.
got broke a leg on that one.
Nope, he's a solid 6 foot.
Well, I knew, like I say, the
But he's
little
still,
less
that's not a
big
short
man.
guy. You know what I mean?
That's still
Uh,
big some bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's 215 he's 215 pounds, but he's slim, and he's got the muscle mass.
Yeah.
compared to the
and-
rest of the NXT roster, he
And
he
then
does
Sullivan
have the-
is what, about 6'4", 250?
Not sure, but you know, he would definitely fit in with a lot of the other guys in the main roster. I'm referring to Aleister Black, and
beautiful snap off the ropes onto Soda Popinski or Lars Anderson or Sullivan. I gotta say, you know, again, this is strong man versus technical man, and it's not gonna be a pretty match. It's
Oh, hell no.
Oh,
Damn.
what the? Holy shit!
But you know
Damn.
what? You got to give these two credit. They're making it work. They're working hard. Hey, Black, I don't think his body is. You can do that to his body.
Yeah, Sullivan, he ain't supposed to bend like that.
Are you referring about the hold that he's currently in now, the heel hold?
The
Absolutely.
stretch muffler.
Actually, that was one of Brock Lesnar's signatures, but he would never fucking was able to lift somebody like that. He kind of just had a dribble, like almost like a hook, and he just kind of that was his submission
Well,
before
back
he did.
then, guys were a little bit bigger than they were nowadays.
Yeah. No, even then Brock Lesnar was still a big motherfucker.
Huh?
But I was gonna say yeah, but like this Lars Anderson, he's definitely gonna be one of those contenders for the super weights.
Yeah.
He's
He's gonna be that big bastard thing where, and you're gonna go against Lars Sullivan. Oh shit!
was a nice spot.
Yeah.
Ow. 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 Ow.
Damn.
Again,
Yeah.
they're taking that abuse on that damn
Apron.
ring
Somebody's gonna blow their back out doing those damn apron spots.
You know, you would figure they would try to at least make them look a little bit, give a little bit more weight to it. Not weight, but a little more of like a cushion to it.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't every damn match we've seen done an apron spot?
Yep.
What the fuck?
Oh, nice. And, oh, he missed.
It's gonna be
The botch. Major botch coming up.
Okay, let's see. Yeah.
Oh, somebody's busted open.
Yep. And what the hell? I think he missed them.
Yeah, it was
Hey,
a
Look
With
at
that
this.
spinning kick, yeah, he did.
he kind of like lay down pin and had to find.
Damn it, he missed that
That's just a
spot.
punch drunk right there.
Oh. So who's bleeding?
I can't tell who.
I don't know, but dude's putting gloves on, so somebody must be.
Well, I don't think it's It's Anderson Sullivan.
Oh my God! Again.
Uh,
That was horrible.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay. I see what.
I see the blood now.
Match over.
There it is.
Yep, match
that
over.
was it. Oh, okay. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
His
the
mouth
first
is a
one,
bloody
like,
mess. Hang
Kinda
on.
like.
It ain't quite over from 1, 2, 3. Yeah, now it's over.
Yeah. When the first one that he did, well, actually, technically, the second one that he did, hit the guy's forearm. It wasn't even a solid hit. So,
We bumped this down to 3.
you know, I mean, like I said, I'm a fan of Aleister Black, but this match, considering it was a title match, or, NXT title match,
It wasn't
I'll give
bad.
a
It
three.
just wasn't great.
I'll give it a 3.
Yeah, that's
I'd
pretty
give
much.
3.5.
I think he busted a tooth.
Either that or his gums or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, notice only replaying the last one. The one before that was horrible. And like you said, the very first one again looked like a complete botch because he went and spun. It wasn't fast enough, but Lars Sullivan was spun around and he was like one step too behind, away that just it wouldn't fit. So.
Yeah, Aleister Black he definitely needs someone that can complement his style. Because
Yeah.
this match right here was just a plain horrible match. The big man versus little man, it wasn't going to work here.
But that wasn't big man versus little man. That's the thing.
That was big man versus little less big man.
Hold on. Okay, now I gotta go
No,
to
it's
the
big
stats.
strong man versus big man that is not that strong.
Yeah. Because, like I said, Aleister Black's 6 foot, 205, 215, something like that.
He's 6'3", which means he's not that tall, and he's 300 pounds.
Yeah.
So again, weight size for size. It wasn't
It's
dominating.
skinny bastard versus jacked up bastard.
It's just basically two powerhouses going at it.
Yeah.
I didn't really see anything significant as far as size, and I mean,
This could have been the fact they might not have that good of chemistry with each other.
Yeah, that's a definite.
But they pulled out a decent match.
no.
Saying, oh God, at least we weren't saying, oh God, when is this going to end?
But
You know?
it really didn't keep my interest either. I
ending,
kind of like
the
watch.
ending just really killed the match itself.
And I don't know if you guys know, but AJ Styles will be on the cover of the PlayStation 4. Actually, I think we talked about that before the NXT.
Yeah.
If he is cover person, he's got to retain the title.
Yeah, and he Ronda Rousey is pre-order DLC character.
I'm not surprised.
And ladies and gentlemen, like I say, the pre-show for the WWE Network kicks off at 5 Central, 6 Eastern, and the main card is at 7 Eastern, 6 Central.
Wow.
For tomorrow night.
Triple H on Facebook Live.
I'd rather not.
It was after NXT. It was on the network I'd follow, but yeah, Facebook Live. I'm like, no, I'm all set.
And again, fans, for those listening in, this is the Hardcore Crew. We are giving you our commentary on NXT's takeover from Chicago.
And we're going to be doing the same damn thing tomorrow night.
Absolutely, but it will be a different program with probably that'll suck.
I'll still be drunk.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I want to say I'm not drunk right now. I'm a little bit lit, but
Let's see here. Percy Watson, Nigel McGuinness, Vic Joseph. What a way to waste Nigel.
Nigel's cool. Them other two jabronis, I don't know who the hell they is.
Yeah. Nigel McGuinness should be working instead of sitting behind the commentary table.
No, Nigel's done retired.
Yeah, I know. All right.
I think he got hurt or something.
And again, fans, you can watch all of our shows on, throughout the week. Just at the end of this podcast, we will be giving you all the addresses so you can check us all out real quick while we're waiting for this main event to come on. Lance, tell everybody where they can find you.
You can find me at youtube.com/LanceMossTV. Every once in a while I go live on Lance Moss TV and Friends when I'm not having technical issues. Hopefully I'm going to have those sorted out by this Wednesday. And every Friday I put up a Redneck Gourmet episode. Well, most Fridays, unless I've got a build going.
Absolutely. And you can, while we wait here, I'm going to jump over to the ads page. There we are for you fans that are checking us out. Also, check out Zoe Nightshade. She was just on earlier in the show. She is Kayla Hobbs. You can find her. Pretty much on Facebook. She is at KCW Zoe Nightshade on Facebook and YouTube and on Twitter. But you can find her on Facebook as Kayla Hobbs. If you're into the paranormal and you like shows from the UK, check out Stoked Haunted. Then that's www.stokedhaunted.com. And then you can check out Johnny Perez. He's the IPTV guy, and he is the Uber of Westchester.
Delightful.
Thank you. You can check him out, gr8iptv at gmail.com or on YouTube at Uber of Westchester, and just do that hashtag. You can see it. I'm Joseph Skoldrin Knight, and you can find me. Just do the hashtag Skoldrin's Realm, and that'll pop up on my Twitter, YouTube, Facebook pages. If you want to talk to me directly on Twitter, follow me at Skoldrin. And check out the WrestleGamer Billy Boju on Twitch as well as YouTube, and that's WGS TV. James, tell everybody where they can find you. What's going on?
They can find me on twitch.tv/fatboy504. You can also find me on Twitter at FatBoy504. I do video games for the PS4. I'm basically playing. I forgot what game I play. Horizon Zero Dawn, I think it was. And Twitter is I'm just random. And I just recently got a new laptop, so yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Rick, are you back here? I take that as a no.
That means he's packing the bomb.
Yep. You know, and again, you know, this should be the main event coming up now, and this, whoa, and we're seeing that little bit of a previews back and forth. You know, what's going on, how is this being built up, and you know, this should be on paper a very good match. So let's see what happens. I want to thank the guys who are watching it: George and Wicked, BC Games, and more. James for being on the show. Rick, Lance, we have Kayla Hobbs who was on earlier. You know, I
hope she's feeling better for tomorrow.
Absolutely, Terry Boyer, Colton Enfinger, and Johnny Suede. You know, so thanks guys. Thanks for being part of HWR show and listening in. And again, you know, we will be doing this all over again. We will be getting drunk and high and probably everything else tomorrow night.
For tomorrow night, I'm glad I got a bottle of sweet red wine for tomorrow night. I'm going to need it.
I'm just glad that I work in the afternoon on Monday, so...
Coffee and carbs, brother. Coffee and carbs.
Exactly. Now I am going to be doing a video game. Yeah, I'm going to be doing my Scoldrers Realm podcast at 11 o'clock tonight. I haven't figured out which game yet. Most likely it'll be World of Warships, but check it out. I also got Fortnite. I just got and a couple other games that I'm looking into.
Yeah, I think I did a very quick review. Again, I talked about solo on Skeleton Realms. You and I are a little bit of differences on that one. I recently played. I purchased what the hell is it? State of Decay, the first one, and it was buggy as hell. I like the concept. It reminds me a lot of the Destination Z, I believe, Joe, that you play online as well.
Infestation. Yep.
Infestation.
And we just want to wish all the dads that are in the HCBR crew and also everybody that's listening a happy Father's Day tomorrow.
Absolutely.
And then get ready for torture for tomorrow night.
Absolutely. Rick, go ahead. Tell everybody else what's going on and where the fans find you.
Well, you know what, guys? For those of you listening on Facebook and other chat rooms or even on my timeline, you can now check us out at the HWR chat room. You can just do the hashtag or search right in the Facebook search bar. But if you want to see a lot more, if you want to see the tribute videos I do, my own personal in-the-moment video blogs, head on over to Hardcore Wrestling Radio's YouTube page, HWR Show. And I just recently did a spoof video, John Cena and Nikki Bella's quote-unquote breakup, which I never bought from day one. And I also did a Ric Flair, a tribute to Ric Flair.
Which, a little bit of an update on that Bella Cena thing. Today, they just posted a video on the Nikki and Bree channel, on Nikki and Bree's YouTube channel. Apparently, the wedding's back on.
No, say it isn't so.
It's the match made in hell. It'll be
I just can't believe it.
Damn video. Don't shoot the messenger.
I know when they both broke up, because the funny thing is,
too. Especially when they did, I knew it was bullshit, especially on the Today Show, where John Cena pours his heart out, and it just so happens the next damn day, who's the guest? Nikki Bella.
You know, fans, here's something funny real quick. You know, nobody really gave a damn about the Bellas anyway. At least I don't give a flying fuck.
Great couple. Nikki.
Oh, a nice spot.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Here we are. Both guys have crutches, There we go. A spear down.
This is a street fight.
Yep. Gargano and Ciampa are fighting now. He just did a clothesline. Ciampa's on the outside. And here we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ciampa reminds me he could be the son or younger brother of Luke Harper. Beautiful outside flip on from Gargano on Ciampa. Again, beautiful move. Who's that fuck dork with the red hair? Oh my God! Took out.
Give me the damn.
Yeah, one of the commentators got taken out.
They just took out Nigel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looked like a legitimate fuck.
He's looking. He's like, what the fuck just happened? Hey, Ciampa, take his boot. He's got McGinnis got like a pointed boot. Iron Sheik. Who's that fat guy there? Get him out of there. All right, they're slugging it out in the fans. Back and
God.
forth.
They got a plant.
Yeah. Oh my God, look at this. This guy. Look at the kid. Hey, is that the guy that says, it's still real to me, damn it?
Probably.
I'm glad that they had these guys wear basically kind of street clothes. It kind of takes me out of it a little bit when they have a street fight and they're just in the ring gear.
Yeah, this is a guy, he could tell he's a worker.
And you want to know why? It also proves because for some reason, when they try to rip it, inside was a fucking stop sign? Come on.
Yeah.
That's shades of ECW.
That is shades of ECW. But you know what? That's a nice little tribute right there to ECW.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's again NXT's pulling out the stops.
They say use this sign. Gee, doesn't that mean the stop signs in there?
Yeah, kind of.
Hey, you leave that concept alone. You leave the concept alone. It works.
It's Chicago street fight.
Shouldn't they have like spiked shoulder pads?
Bringing a stop sign.
Well, no, it was. I was saying this is actually more entertaining than the fucking CM Punk match.
Yeah, it'll probably last longer.
Yeah, exactly, and that's the fucked up part.
Wait, which one lasts longer? Because he took a 15-minute ass whooping and about a minute and a half ass whooping.
Yeah. Oh no, the last one. He said it was.
Okay.
What
a move! Beautiful flying plancha from far away.
Yeah.
Oh my God! What a flying move! Over in the HWR show, George says, "Have I played? Let's see. Have I played any of these Legend of Heroes, Trials of the Sky? No, I have not. I've heard about it. I might give that a look over later tonight. So thank you for that suggestion. I might give that a look through. But now back to this match.
I like how McGinnis just stood up when they were close.
Yeah.
I don't want to get run over again.
Oh hell no! Don't make me hit the Nigel.
Yeah.
Again, this match. I love the way they time their moves. This is not Spot Monkey. This is. Wait a minute. It's time to take out the trash.
Oh.
Hey.
That was a bit of an ugly bump.
Stop taking stuff out from under the ring. Hornswoggle might be under there. You're taking his furniture.
That's big ass furniture for Hornswoggle.
No.
That's his throne.
No, he's fine.
Yeah.
He's selling it very badly.
Oh, beautiful move. Again, back suplex. Ciampa on Gargano. And they're now... Oh, I like that. On the chair. Boom. That was almost a concerto, but I think he missed.
He missed, yeah.
That's a one-chair concerto. That was a weak clothesline. Another weak clothesline by Gargano. Missed. And are we going to see another back suplex again? Are we going to see shades of Chris Benoit?
More like shades of Brock Lesnar.
Yep, there you go.
Because Chris Benoit would do 3 and then a pin.
Yeah.
And even Brock Lesnar, he would only do 1 or 2 and then throw them, so he could sit there and catch his breath while he's, like fucking pouring sweat. Not even 30 seconds into the match.
You know what I miss? I miss the Three Amigos. When Eddie Guerrero used to suplex you, spin, suplex you, spin, suplex you, and that would be the 3. Here we go again. Are we going to see another one? Nope. He blocked it. Reversal. Here we go with his own back suplex. Ciampa rolls to the outside. And here goes Gargano off the ropes. Flies out. And a clothesline. Beautiful clothesline. Outside clothesline between the ropes. You know, Lance, I think we went up from 3.5 from the last match to at least 4. At least for now, for the start. Yeah, think about it. What about you, Rick? What do you think? What's the score for you?
So far, I definitely say it's 3.75. I'm not ready to give it a 4 yet. These guys are definitely throwing it all on the table. I mean, clearly my rating will probably go up after the match. There are a few spots.
They throw everything, including Nigel McGuinness.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, like I said, that was like an ouch, but there was like a couple little spots that was like, more like you could tell they were a little bit choreographed or just outright botched.
Oh.
But overall, again, so far, great match nonetheless.
Yep, absolutely. Ciampa just took Gargano, ran him into the outside padded barricades.
Yeah. With me, honestly,
I'm surprised it's padded for this one. Last one wasn't padded.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like Ciampa's now pulling the metal steps.
yeah. And see, here's another one issue I have with Johnny Gargano. He's a great ring, works great in the ring, but he cannot sell to save his life.
Yeah, that's one thing he does need to work on.
Yeah.
Hey.
I mean, when you just saw, they did a quick flash, and his eyes was wide open, like, hi, and now he's like looking like,
what's the
out on
doing?
his feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, there goes the second time for the trash can. Man, Hornswoggle's house is going to be losing a lot of furniture. Look at the guy just nodding his head. The guy with the blue baseball cap, like yup, yup, yup.
Uh-oh.
He's here we go. I like the marks that it's like they actually believe he's hitting him for real.
Yeah.
The guy with the Stone Cold T-shirt is like, oh my god, he hit him. Hey, is that Vince Russo? A younger Vince Russo? Look at the guy right there with the long hair.
Son of a bitch out of there. That's Russo.
No, it is that like I said, those chair moves. Even though it's still like oh, but he's not selling it.
Yeah.
He'll sell it for like about 20 seconds. After that, he's on the he'll catch him again where he's like 1 minute just chilling out and then fuck, I'm injured.
Meanwhile, the referee for this match, that is El Bandito Jr., who performed in the Northeast, who's now an accomplished referee. His father, El Bandito, from my era, he was one of my allies back in my heel days.
The Bandita.
That's actually...
Hey,
That's for real?
I'm sorry?
That's for real?
Yeah, that's for real.
Oh, I knew that.
No. Ah, with the trash can. Hey, I need that for later.
Oh no.
Well, yeah, he bend one side. You got to bend the other.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I like that. Hashtag Chicago Street Fight. If you actually did that hashtag, you'll show you fights from Chicago.
Actual legit street fights in Chicago.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody's busted open.
Yeah, that's I gotta say that is good. Yeah, Gargano, he's busted wide open.
Gargano is?
Let me see. I can't tell from my angle.
It'd be weird for the guy that threw the trash can to be busted open.
It has to be him. Yeah. Because I don't see Ciampa with
Any marks?
yeah. Yep, he's taking off the T-shirt.
That's a nice T-shirt.
It's,
I don't see any real. I don't see where he's busted open.
it's probably
Maybe at the
behind the
mouth
ear.
again.
Yeah, I don't
Hey,
know.
oh my God, that's right. Suffocate him with your sweaty T-shirt. That sounds like a good heel move.
It is a good heel move.
Yeah.
You sweat a lot and you just try to kill him with your sweaty T-shirt.
Exactly. Look, you could tell Gargano's like, hey, the Dudleys are at ringside. Do you see them? They,
Yeah,
What do you think I said earlier?
he's sitting right beside Rick.
and, you know, Rick, we're gonna have to sue them for stealing your likeness. And Weird Al is just sitting there like, me watch wrestling?
Dare to be stupid. Dare to be stupid.
No. That's the Amish. The Amish is like, me watch wrestling?
It'd be like,
This is
I
not.
turned better once or twice, living in an Amish paradise.
You know, if I had one question asked, that the Weird Al look like, my question is like, when's the last time you took a shower? Because you look like you haven't fucking showered in 3 weeks.
Oh,
Damn.
Yeah.
Probably 3 weeks then.
Whoa! Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
business is about to pick up.
Yep.
Absolutely. You know, and again, fans, this is the main event of NXT's Takeover.
Yeah, you see that? You see that, Lance?
It's about to be bad for that motherfucker.
Yeah, Ciampa has some handcuffs on a chain, so that's going to be not good for whoever gets it slapped on.
Yeah.
You know, fans, if you look back in the 70s, look it up. Ciampa actually looks like a very young Precious Paul Ellering, because Precious Paul looked just like that before he blew both knees out.
Yeah.
Does have like the bald with the kind of beard at the time that was original.
Yep.
He looks like a skinny Tyson Tomko
Yes, a smaller Tyson Tomko.
without the tribal tattoos.
You know, and fans, Gargano just slingshotted himself back in the ring through second ropes, took down.
Uh-oh.
Oh!
Shades out of
Belt
Rowdy.
spot. Belt spot.
Yep, Shades out of Rowdy.
No,
Roddy
but-
Piper.
Check out this one spot with that belt. It's like holy shit.
Oh.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
Which one I'm talking about?
Oh.
The fucking belt to the face. Looks
Yeah.
like he spun around and kind of took it. I don't think he saw it coming.
Damn.
Yeah, that's. No, he actually got it on the side.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he
looked like
got
he
it.
got a flush.
Campo saying, "No more, Daddy, no more. I promise to clean my room." Oh, the belt buckle here.
Oh.
Hey, what the hell? This turned into a strap
Oh.
match.
You know, that's not selling. That's getting hit with a belt.
Yeah, you can't sell that. That's.
I've been hit with a belt. I'm from the South. That's getting hit with a belt.
You know, I think it's a specialty match we've not seen in WWE in quite some time.
Oh, hell yeah. I would love to see them
Oh.
pull out a strap match.
Um,
No,
Yeah.
not the Yappa Pie strap match. Just a strap match.
All right.
oh,
Yep. Here we
oh,
go.
that's a nice spot.
Absolutely. And now, you know, watch it. We're setting them up. He was just, Gargano just kicked Campo, who was wearing the trash can, channeling his inner Tin Man from The Wizard of Oz. Doop, 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 doop.
I had a brain.
Here we go. And, oh, beautiful power bomb into knees. And he's got the shield and random into it. This should be over. 1, 2, kick out. Okay, this just went up to 4.2 for me on this match.
This
Yeah.
is a hell of a
It- it-
show. I'll give it that.
it's-
This is a hell of a show.
It is, but as far as this match goes, yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely in the high four range.
Yeah, it's picking up now. You could tell they're soon gonna look to end this right here.
But they still have the handcuffs, so that handcuffs is still going to come into play.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised they handcuff each other and just fight that way.
A handcuff match.
Oh!
Yeah, oh God! What the hell?
Oh no!
Oh.
No!
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
Oh!
Damn, son.
You saw the white noise under the steel steps, right?
Yeah. Oh.
Bit too. Okay, he's gonna be hating tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God, a white noise. You could call it a backdrop right on the edge of the steel steps and from the outside ring apron. Hey, that's little Peggy Sue in the corner.
Peggy Sue, little Peggy.
I don't know the actual position hold where he's kind of get him cradled behind him. I'm guessing. Actually, you could probably call it a reverse cradle.
That's just a white noise, I guess.
Well, I know that, but there's usually a technical name to it. What the fuck is he doing?
Oh,
shit!
Cagrano is.
What is he doing?
Cagrano is now in the.
No, he's not. He is not.
Oh, he just grabbed. He just pulled out a toolbox. What? Nope. He went.
What the hell?
Oh, he bolt cutters. He just grabbed some bolt cutters.
What?
Wait a minute. He's breaking the ring ropes. The little ring.
No, he's breaking
latches.
the ring in front.
Yeah,
he's talking about the surface latches.
Yeah, the little latches, the little ropes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Strings. Yep.
oh, he's pulling a Bully Ray. In fact, from TNA, when he exposed the wood. Fans, if you want to see what a wrestling ring looks like underneath, here it is. It's not pretty.
And the ring crew just said, "Well, hell, at least we ain't got to undo them tonight."
Yeah.
No, actually, you know what, Joe? Correct me if I'm wrong, but the ropes that he just cut, the latches,
The straps.
I'm guessing they usually are cut anyways.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like I said, the ring crew just said, "Hell, at least we ain't got to come tonight."
Those little ropes are, easily replaceable.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what he exposed, they
Yes,
don't use plywood. They use planks.
Yep. Look at them planks. Oh boy.
Oh my God.
Somebody's gonna die tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, Campo, you got to put your foot off of it if you're going to peel
Yeah.
it off. There we go.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my
Joe,
God.
let me ask you, what do those squares represent?
Oh, he's not doing a
What do
power
you mean
drive.
squares?
See if you look on the
Oh,
the padding.
foam? The foam, that's just markings to where they belong.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they just, you have to connect them to the proper way. That's all that is.
Oh, all right.
Them ain't too. I don't
Oh
know. Them
my
like
God.
1.6 something.
If you fall on that, fans, it's one thing to be falling on the little thin mat that you see. That's the actual mat in the ring. But, you know, you look at that wood. The wood is unforgiving.
Oh no!
Alright.
Oh
It's
no!
basically like this.
No!
The thing on that is, if you have a wooden deck outside,
Go drop
go
on
to
it.
a back bump on that, and that's what these guys will feel.
From the second floor.
Oh! What was that?
He about to kill this.
Oh my God. Oh my God, no. Yes. And can he do it? No, he can't do it, can he? Oh,
That was a very awkward kick.
Well, he pulled him down, and then he gave him a kick to the face or to
Yeah.
the chin. But here comes the
He's
crutch.
still connected right on the chin, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, and that exposed spot will be played into it. Watch.
Yeah.
That exposed spot, the handcuffs, and the trash can.
You know, here they go. Both guys are now slugging it out in the middle of the ring.
Just where they should, in the middle of the ring.
Absolutely. They're both hitting it out. And again, it is NXT's takeover from Chicago. We are watching this live, giving you our comments. And this is the main event. These two guys, Lance have been beating the hell out of each other.
Oh, hell yes. I mean, it's damn near like some of the shit I've seen in Memphis.
You know, James, if you got to go by points, I think Ciampa is ahead by a couple of hits. Well,
Yeah.
maybe not anymore.
A double hit right there.
Exactly.
No,
Though the sidekicks are getting the beautiful 2. Oh, just 2 and 75. Well, Rick, you're looking at this match. What would your overall score be so far, just right now?
Right now, at this point, if it ended, I'd have to give it at least a 3.75. There were a lot of great spots. The early going of the match was a little dry, but I mean, clearly now they're trying to add. They were clearly trying to make it last. So, yeah, few little spots and other there are a lot more. Holy fucking shit! What was that type? Spots. So definitely,
Bam!
a top-notch match so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
I'll just say this. Tomorrow night, main roster, good fucking luck.
I know. No, that's what every time. Even WrestleMania was like that.
Grano tried to do a
WrestleMania
splash outside the top, and he got hit by the trash can lid by Ciampa. So, I mean, these guys are pulling it all out. This is not you're going to see them on Monday night or Tuesday night. This is going to be a week before you see them come back into the ring. Ciampa's playing off that injury with that knee brace.
No, actually, he wasn't actually injured.
No, I know, but he's playing it off like he just.
Oh,
did it.
yeah.
Uh-oh. He's taking off that knee brace.
He saw, but then he saw Gargano. So.
Ouch. That's it. Oh my God. Gargano's flipped out. He's just beating on that injured knee.
And Ciampa's going, oh shit.
Yep. Oh my God.
Oh.
Ow.
Damn. That dude's not going to have a freaking knee tomorrow. Oh, right into the trash can that was still in the corner. Now
One down, 2 to go.
Here we go. He slapped on, I would say, almost a modified crippler crossface.
Yeah,
Gargano escape right there.
it wasn't a crippler crossface, but it was definitely some.
Some form of it.
Oh, it looks like Gargano's slowly getting out of it.
Oh.
Uh-oh. He's got the cross.
No,
and
but
he
trying to
he's-
finish off Gargano.
doing a bad-
Finished him off.
But he's doing a bad job at selling because he's down. He's trying to act like around, but he's looking around. His eyes are moving in too many places to be quote unquote out of it. And it's more like a conscientious look. Like, okay, camera's here, he's there.
That's one thing I gotta say. These boys need to work on just camera appearance, like where it is.
Exactly.
They need to work on where is the camera. I think besides that, hell of a job from both guys.
Yeah, I mean, well, granted, this NXT is still developmental. So, yeah, granted, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Let's see here. Ciampa's got the crutch now. Gargano slowly trying to get up. And looks like it's going to be, here's the wind up.
Right on the nose. I see the blood on the
The
nose.
wind up and the pitch.
Bam! That was kind of a weak hit with that broken crutch. But yeah, there is blood coming out of Gargano's nose now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might have gotten a little bit of a scrape.
That's a cut, yeah. And that's coming from someone who has had over 100 nosebleeds in his life.
Yep. Well, this is what,
That's
101.
right on.
That'd be funny. You know what? Why do I get a feeling that the girlfriend's gonna come in and slip something to Gargano, or the wife is gonna run down and give him something?
She's gonna Bill Cosby him?
Well, we hope not. We don't want her giving. We don't want to see her Jello pudding. Just the
I
Jello.
don't see her do a pudding.
You gotta. He's gotta just ram it into the stage, man.
Yep. Yeah, you gotta admit one thing. This match and this whole pay-per-view has been one hell of a. This has been a hell of a show.
Damn.
Main roster is definitely in trouble.
I gotta say, good fucking luck tomorrow.
The only thing I can see that saves that pay-per-view tomorrow is the Money in the Bank men's match.
Well,
they do got
AJ and Shinsuke, Last Man Standing could help.
I just don't want to see no more ball shots. I mean, that's getting annoying already.
Then again, no guy likes to see another guy get hit in the nuts.
No, it's not that. It's just one time. You know, it's like, when is enough enough?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I can see if it was like one time. You know, how many times has it been? Like 4 or 5 times, I think.
Yeah.
And then he feigned one. It's just, you know.
Now this one, if they actually do it, AJ should produce a cup, and a metal cup, and say,
Oh.
And then Shinsuke should come down Tuesday night with like a hand in a cast because he broke his hand on the cup or something.
Yeah.
Now who left their laptops there?
Uh-oh.
Well, social media. What you have social media. Here we go. You know, and you know those laptops are not real. They're just like the shell.
Is that's or they're like $100
The tablets.
Or they're $100 things from the pawn shop or something.
Exactly.
No. Those are those are typical tablets. Laptops were a lot more expensive. Tablets, you can get a tablet, like you said, for like $90.
Yeah,
looks
like those are the cheap seats because that goes behind. That's bad camera right there. That's because look at those fans are way behind the curtain, so they're getting a bad.
Took off the ring and he just.
Oh!
Oh, he took the ring off.
Oh damn!
Oh, that was paper.
Yeah.
That's just paper.
That's a real good heel move. I like that.
Oh
shit! Oh my god!
Yeah.
Gargano just grabbed Ciampa in the white noise, and they just jumped off of a bunch of crates onto a table and snapped that in half.
These two guys are going to be hating life tomorrow.
They're hating life right now. Who you kidding?
Oh yeah, no, I don't know. They probably got adrenaline.
Check that out in slow motion.
Oh.
See where he hits. Tommaso hits hard.
Yeah.
They're calling for the
Yeah.
medics.
Just the way he landed, it looked like even some of the board from the table kind of like ricocheted back up.
You know, well, I gotta say one thing.
From that laptop show.
Yeah, why they have those laptops that fucking be on me?
No, well, they have to make it look good. You know, it has to be. You know, you know what? I see this as a gimmick because remember when Gargano had that his neck brace?
Yeah.
I could see this being not a serious thing because the referee would have thrown up his he would have done a cross.
You're throwing the X.
Once they move,
Yep. Look at.
you watch how this is gonna play. I think Joe, you and I know how it's gonna play out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Me personally, if a guy took off my wedding ring and spit on it and threw it away, he'd be more than just a broken neck. Look at the lady that's leaving. Oh shit! I better get my car ready. The fans are gonna start leaving. Oh, I love this. They're gonna put him on the stretcher, and Gargano's gonna jump off and splash him.
Yep.
Either that or he's
Because
gonna
he's sitting
roll
there
him
and
back down
he's
to
waiting.
the
Oh,
ring.
he's
just
cut
waiting.
around the arm.
Is he bleeding?
No,
You see bloods right on the arm.
He is bleeding, but I don't
Yeah,
know where.
yeah, it's
Probably.
on the arm. He's got a cut in the arm, and that's probably from the shade from the. Yeah, see, that's from the
The table.
The table.
Yeah. But that cut ain't that bad.
It's not. Yeah, it's not that bad.
Yeah, that's like I said. Watch when they put him on the stretcher. That's when you're gonna see it.
Yeah. And right now, Gargano is just pretty much up taking a rest.
Oh yeah,
This
you-
was a nice
It's
little
either he's
time
gonna
burner.
Splash him on
Hell,
the-
both
on
of
the
them are
stretcher.
taking a rest. They
Yeah,
were
exactly.
shitting at each other.
yeah. After this, they gotta take a rest because to do that. See, he landed fine. He landed fine because Gargano braced his neck, so it's not like he really that bad, and he tensed himself. So it's like, bam. It's
Plus,
still hurt. It's
Gargano's
still gonna hurt like
elbow
hell.
took the brunt of the impact.
Yep. You know, and you got to give credit to these guys. They're going all out. There he is. They're putting them on the stretcher. Ciampa's on the stretcher now. Gargano's like waiting like a hawk on top of. Uh-oh. He just realized his ring is not on his finger.
Motherfucker.
So they just
Uh-oh.
stretchered him. Uh-oh.
Yep. You guys are caught up real quick.
He's getting up. It's like, uh-oh. No.
This
No.
son of a
The
bitch.
street
No, you're not taking him out. Look how slow they're taking him out. Okay,
Yeah.
you know, let's kill time.
If
Let's
he was
kill
seriously
time.
injured like that, they would have
All right, to
ran.
the referee. Referee's down.
If he was seriously injured, they would have cut the feed.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Doing
Oh,
right.
hell
No, no, don't touch him. Remember, he's on the stretcher. He's sterile. Get the fuck out of here. Referee is
Yeah.
down. Bump.
Referee's
Uh-oh.
down. Wait, it's a street fight anyway, so why would the referee be down? Be a bad thing.
You know, you could see Ciampa saying, "Oh shit, I'm gonna get an ass whipping."
Just
The
don't.
neck brace on.
And
I was gonna say, just don't run my head into the damn ring, you son of a bitch.
yeah, and the thing is, oh well, he was strapped down. I would have took advantage of him being strapped down.
I know, right?
Like, you idiot.
No, he's gonna use the handcuffs.
Yeah, there he goes.
The match.
Get the frick back in the ring, you bastard. Yeah.
I like
Well,
it. The two guys in suits. So it's like, oh, there's the
oh,
handcuff.
here we go.
There's
Yeah.
a Gonga lock.
And the referee is out, so there is no referee. So this match is not. Oh, there went the guys. Hey, that looks like EC3's little brother. All right,
I know, right?
EC4.
EC4.
Oh shit!
EC5.
Oh, here we go. Handcuffed.
Kinky
Gargano
devil.
is-
Shades of Rock versus Mankind.
Yeah.
Last man standing.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny? This is very. The handcuffs are so long. The chain, it doesn't really change anything because he could just get
I
out.
don't know.
That was a bad kick. Now that's a kick. 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 Well. You know, I think the referee would have had called this match already.
Yeah, well, he tapped out twice.
Yeah.
These guys.
And Gargano and Ciampa's going, can somebody give me a fucking ref?
And guys on Facebook, just to let everybody know who's watching the feed on Facebook, we have 10 minutes of live stream left on Facebook. So
We should be done by then.
right.
Oh.
Look at all the workers who are grabbing them. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Referee is calling.
Match over.
Yep.
Okay.
I like how the guys just stand there and they're like, just like, okay, remember, hit me.
match over.
Yep.
Damn.
Bam.
That was an interesting ending. After Gargano pretty much beat the shit out of all the security or whatever, upper management, Champ is already in the ring. Just as Johnny comes in, he gets a DDT from the apron into the floor, the exposed mat. And
you called it. That came into play, and that's how the match ends.
Absolutely, guys. This, we just watched, for all the fans who were just tuning in, you just heard our broadcast of NXT's Takeover, our commentary by match comments and the results. I gotta say, overall, if I'm gonna grade it from up to a 5 being the best, this pay-per-view was a 5. The women's match wasn't much, but every other match was a damn 5. And for us who are watching this here, don't forget, everybody, tomorrow night we will be doing Money in the Bank as well. So we will be doing our match-by-match comments of that. So make sure, again, we are not streaming the pay-per-view. You can hear our commentary. So we hope to hear you then. I hope to see you, everybody. And George in the HWR Show YouTube page. It says, great work, y'all. Thank you. We appreciate giving you our match-by-match comments. We started out a little slow and crazy, but we made it through the night. A lot of Mad Dog, a lot of beer, a lot of drinks, a lot of marijuana, everything you could probably think of.
And I've got wine for tomorrow night, so I'm feeling fine.
Absolutely. And I want to take the time right now. Thank you, everybody, for being part of HWR. And Rick, any parting words for the fans?
Well, it's very simple. Come on over, guys. We do wrestling, we do news. Ms. Kayla Hobbs is always posting some latest articles. Joe does his little blog where he does the latest news, and I cover news. So there's news from all over the places, different aspects. I also do creative blogs. The recent one that I did is people who've worked for UFC and WWE and how they've played out so far. So you can check that over on Facebook in the group section under the name HWR Chat Room. And again, we are over on YouTube under the name HWR Show, where I have tribute videos. I do my own in-the-moment podcasts and much, much more.
Absolutely. With that, folks, we're going to tell you again, thanks you to everybody who's been listening. George, Wicked, I could go down the list of names. Terry, Colton, Johnny Suede, all the fans who've been listening, BC Games and more. Thank you, folks, for being part of it. And good night, and we will see you tomorrow night.
And buy the shirt.
And if Kayla was here, buy the skirt.
No, Herbie, don't send us those pictures anymore.
Okay.